I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I've been stuck going on my way, but it's not like I need it. And we may have some history, but we don't have to repeat it. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. Oh, clear my head. I just need to 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 clear my head.
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony. Until one day, a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
You've been knocked down and got up again. In a corner, you're surrounded, no defenders. You've hid your fury and kept it in. But it's time now, you ignite and turn to embers. Like a phoenix, you burst in. burst and desire. You transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire, burn a thirst and desire. You transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit.
Hey yo, what's up, fam? Yeah, sorry about that. I really hate YouTube's UI on here. It's very messy, very, very, very messy. But yeah. How are y'all doing today? Please, come on, come on. Let Gora know how y'all doing today. Let me know. But anyway, probably a lot of y'all are just sitting there thinking to yourselves for a minute, Gora, what the fuck, man? Today is a Saturday, not a Sunday. You go live on Saturdays. Well, guys, gotta say it. Just gotta say it right now. There's a family event going on tomorrow. So I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go live today. I'm gonna be alive for a little bit. Just fuck around and find out. And we're going to have some fun today. We're going to make fun of some fanboys. Especially some interesting salt I found about Stellar Blade. Yeah, we're going to have some fun today, guys. Hey, glad you can watch the stream and glad to hear you guys are doing good. Oh, Gio, that sounds really good, man. Shit. But yeah, I think usually Sundays I'm gonna start streaming. Just it's gonna be that day for salty Sundays just for that. But today's a special occasion. We're gonna do Saturdays. We're gonna mess around. So I believe the first thing that we should start off with is I think we should start off with Harmon. What do you guys think? Should we start with Harmon? Yeah, pretty much that's the only thing I'll be seeing tomorrow. But it's a birthday, so I'll see a little more than those type of seasonings. So. All right, fam, let's have some fun on this one. You know, I keep finding videos during the week that I think I should just really make videos on and then convert it, but then there wouldn't be so much for Sunday Salt stream, so kind of hard to balance that out, fam, to be honest. Oh, it's the interesting stuff he said. That's the kind of the stuff this freaking bottom feeder has made, and I use that as a compliment. Hey, Matthew, how you doing? No, Santendo. I wouldn't even label him a Nintendo fanboy. I would label him the dumbest fanboy that's ever existed. So let's see what dear old Harmon over here has to say about Stellar Blade. Shift Up censored Stellar Blade. Congratulations, you played yourself.
Oh no, Shift Up censored the Stellar Blade costumes. I guess we have to boycott the game.
No, technically it was Sony. It's Sony. Shift Up wouldn't give two shits if they have to censor it because God knows it would have probably sold big like on Xbox and PlayStation and PC. Oh yeah, especially on PC. Ooh, it would have sold a pretty penny.
Now comes the time where like I pull up that video of that guy like DJ Khaled, like congratulations, you played yourself. Because what in the
Harmon, do us a favor, buddy, and fix your fucking wardrobe, bro. Every time I see you with like different clothing on, it doesn't fit you right, bro. It's always like a messed up piece of clothing or it's just shredded. It's always something with you, dude. Get a new instead of buying Nintendo's exclusives or fucking giving Nintendo the Glock 9000, buddy, get a new wardrobe.
world were you expecting from Sony? Okay, like real talk. Like this idea, this narrative that people had was that like Korea is completely for a woke. It's not like those censored Japanese companies. Oh, look at these attractive women. Like people looked at this mediocre product, Stellar Blue.
I hate it when it does that. Anyway, Harmon, just as much as everybody in the United States and in Japan, they like beautiful women. They like big, strong, sexy men, okay? It's just the fucking mentally ill people that don't have the screws, all the way in their head is what is making this problem as per usual. Damn, Paper, that is a lot, man. Holy shit.
Blade and decided to treat it like Tomb Raider, right? They were gonna like lust and fawn and like just love the female lead that we know nothing about purely based on her looks, right?
Oh, wait. Wasn't there a previous video that you covered that you knew everything about her, that she was trans and stuff, Harmon? You remember that one? And Harmon probably don't because your fucking mind has rotted to the grave. And hey, Switch, hopefully you're doing good, man.
We don't know anything about the character or the game or anything. Like we are simply just gonna worship E.
Just a second, guys. Just a quick second. Never mind. False alarm, guys. My bad.
Because she's a woman and we've never spoken to a woman in our lives, right? That is.
Harmon, you've probably never spoken to a woman in your life besides your grandmother or your mother. Okay?
The PC gaming community. So, I mean, the PlayStation gaming community. The Snoys.
And Lai brought up a good point here, too. On Twitter, this fucktard over here said that Samus, it would be cool if Samus was a woman. We had no idea he was joking. You know what? Screw it. Let's see if I can bring up the tweet real quickly. Hold on. Let's see if dear old Gar over here could find it. Do 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 do. Nope, I don't think I could find it. Oh, I know he fucking said something like, did he delete his tweets or something? Or was it before all this trash talking I did online? I can't remember. Right here. Here we go. I love Metroid and all, but it would be cool if we got a female protagonist in the next game. Bro, how can you say you're a fucking fan of Nintendo, but you can't even figure out Samus Aran is a fucking female? Like, oh my god, you gotta love it. Hey, what's up, Dat? Hopefully you're doing good, man. So yeah, this fanboy's interesting.
I'm sure there's some overlap there. I think PC gamers believe this is coming to PC, but anyway,
it still is. It's just a time exclusive. Even if it doesn't, there's other ways of it coming to PC. Oh, Harmon, I'm going to pretend I know what I'm talking about, but I don't know what I'm really talking about. And I swear to God, you smack your lips one more time, I'm going to show you what Brawly did to Goku. For the love of God, stop smacking your lips, you fucking degen.
Gamergate played itself, right? Just like they did with Helldivers 2. Like, they really believed that this was some like big W for them, some big W against like the established, the gaming establishment.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is. You want to know why, Harmon? And I'm going to tell you why real quickly, too. Because she's got a fat ass and a big, nice ass that she could slap, too. Okay? Usually you can't do that in video games. And it's all got these journals going, how dare you like this over this one? Like, seriously, I can't. That's another video I wanted to do, but it was like, I got time for it. Like, book.
But instead, like, you were all played for fools, right? You know, Shift Up made one very specific promise: we aren't going to censor anything worldwide, to get all of these people on board. And what did they do?
It wasn't their fault. They were probably forced into a situation that Sony forced on them. It's not their fault.
Censor the game. You know, at the very moment it's about to hit launch, right? You can't stop its momentum, right? You know, after weeks and weeks of just bombarding everyone with like screaming about how Eve is like the ideal female video game protagonist, because I don't know, she doesn't talk, and she
Okay, I'm going to be completely honest. She's not really my ideal. Samus Aran's my ideal. Badass bounty hunter, blonde hair, blue eyes, a fucking hourglass looking body. Ooh, ooh. But doesn't mean she's a good example. Eve is a pretty good example.
wears skin tight clothing or whatever. Like, I don't know why people like Eve. Okay, didn't wasn't following along with it because I knew this was gonna happen. Right. The reality is, if you're looking to PlayStation for quality gaming experiences, you are never, ever going to get it. Right. The reality.
Oh,
is,
then who's gonna give it, Harmon? You're gonna say Nintendo, and I'm gonna smack that taste out of your mouth.
is that PlayStation cannot compete with Nintendo in any way, shape, or form.
At least fucking its PlayStation games come out a lot better than Nintendo's. God knows how Pokemon Scarlet came out. God knows there was performance issues with fucking Legends Tears of the Kingdom. Just call it Tears of the Kingdom, Gara. Jesus. But yeah, okay, Harmon. Yeah, let's just say the quality is definitely there, buddy.
And just the coping and seething about that is it really needs to stop. It is just plain embarrassing, and more people need to understand that PlayStation cannot be trusted.
None of these companies can be trusted. The fuck are you on, Harmon? But he's on that Nintendo crack as usual. Jeez. What a surprise there. All right. We're going to... I don't know about this dude. This dude recently came to my recommendations, and I'm just kind of like, okay, we could use this assault. This will be interesting. A new player came out to play. Let's see what he's got to say, fam.
Stellar Blade is just another overhyped PlayStation game, hyped up by Sony fanboys because they have nothing else to play.
Yeah, welcome to this world where everybody overhypes everything. Shocker.
This $70 piece of trash is going to fucking be a disgrace. It's going...
How do you know it's going to be a disgrace? I'm actually kind of curious. Interesting.
It's going to be garbage. It's going to be trash. There is nothing good about the Stellar Blade. The only reason why anybody gives a fuck about Stellar Blade, let's face it, is because the main character, the main bitch, is sexy. She's hot.
No. Besides fucking Eve having a great body and a great ass, this world in Stellar Blade looks hella interesting. It could have been a male, a trans, a robot, whatever the case may have been. But Stellar Blade's world looks interesting as fuck. Probably not. No. I'm gonna... If you're Dad, if you're talking about Harmon, you might as well just chalk it up to where he did not play it. But this dude, there's no way in in fucking hell this dude played Stellar Blade 2 months ago? There's no way in hell.
She's fuckable. Okay, these niggas, they want to stick it inside of Eve. That's it. That's it. If the main character was a fucking dude, nobody would give a shit about this game.
But you haven't played the game. You probably haven't even looked at the world or even the lore behind it. I'm going to tell you guys, I did look at the lore behind Stellar Blade, and it looks fucking, and it sounds pretty fucking awesome too on paper.
Because it's a hot chick in some skin tight clothing, you know, with a nice big ass walking around.
I gotta do this. I gotta do this, fam. I gotta do this. Give me a hot minute. This is sometimes why I love doing editing videos, because I could do little jokes here and there with y'all, because it's funny as hell. Here she got up. Here she got a great ass. I love that meme. She got a great ass. Oh my god. All right, let's see what this freaking washout's gonna say.
Okay, nice tits, slim waist, you know, pretty face,
And
nice sexy legs.
ooh,
Okay, everyone thinks that this game is going to be amazing. It's not.
how do you know? You haven't played. And besides Eve being in the game, there's some interesting other characters there too. So what's your fucking problem?
It is not. Okay, I repeat, not going to be a good game.
Says you.
All right, it's like the gameplay looks like Nier Automata mixed with some trash, with a trash version of Devil May Cry.
Okay, this dude has to be baiting. It has to be one of these bait videos. But no, let's keep humoring this guy.
It's just a hot chick, you know, running around, showing off her ass, showing off her pussy. Okay.
How exactly is she showing it off? Seriously, no, Chad. Please tell me, Chad. How is exactly she showing it off like that? Anybody got an idea? I sure as fuck don't. It just looks like she's wearing a skin-tight suit. Ooh.
Cutting up enemies, and that's it. Okay, it's like Nier Automata, and Nier Automata was a piece of shit. Okay, again, it was a fetish game for fetish freaks. All those bondages and shit. Okay, the gothic outfit that 2B wore. Okay, that was just fetish fucking fest.
I like how she looked. 2B looks fucking awesome. It's not a fetish. It's just how they were dressed up during that time. Like, oh my god, dude. You're just looking for things to complain about if this is bait. If this is bait, then congratulations. You got your fame for a couple of minutes, I guess.
It was a fetish fest. Okay, the fetishes just going left and right with that shit. You know, you can look under her skirt and see her ass and see her panties. And yeah, it's the same shit.
No, it's not. No, it's not, bro. If you're gonna just sit here and just say it's the same shit, it's the same shit, you might as well stop doing videos. To be completely honest, it's
with fucking Stellar Blade, dude. Like, you are just horny. Like, go jack off, come back, look at Stellar Blade, and you won't feel like you want to fucking play the game anymore.
I mean, I could go do that right now, and I'd still do it. I'd go round 3 on her. Nah. I'm going to stop it right now. See, I could probably go do that right now, and I would probably go look at her again, and I'm like, okay, Daddy's ready for round 3.
You're not thinking with the right head, which contains your brain. All those waifus, you want to fucking stick it in them. You want to stick it in.
No shit, sex sells, buddy. Where were you born? Yesterday?
And get it wet. Okay?
Okay.
That's it.
That's it.
That's the only reason.
This has to be bait. You can't be this fucking
Alright.
stupid.
Like, this bitch was, she wouldn't let you fuck. She would.
How do you know? How the fuck do you know she wouldn't let me stick it and quit it? I know I'm going to get in trouble later for that comment, but how the fuck do you know? You don't speak for her. Oh, this dude has to be a fucking virgin. Yeah, Dad, I'm going to be completely honest. No, I think he's just a dumbass. I'm going to be completely honest with you.
Wouldn't let you fuck. That's the truth. You fucking stinky, smelly, balding, toothless motherfuckers. Okay? She ain't gonna let you hit.
How do
You
you
would never
know?
hit
How do
that.
you know she's not into that?
Right? So let's fucking cut it the fuck out. Cut it the fuck out.
Look at that design. How is that not
Right?
interesting at all?
Fucking this
Fucking
bitch
this
Eve
bitch.
is wearing a skin tight outfit. Just like Zero Suit Sadness.
You better shut your damn mouth when my foot's going so far up your ass. It's not even funny.
Another bitch, nerds wanna fuck.
Hell yeah, dude.
Bayonetta.
Dude, she could be hit the clap
Another
too.
bitch that fucking dorks wanna fuck. It's all the same shit. Just
Oh, big deal. I don't give a fuck. If it was a big burly man and they made some women freaking horny as hell, I'm not gonna give a fuck. I'm not gonna thrash them for it. Let them have their enjoyment.
chicks in fucking skin tight outfits hacking and slashing.
Ooh, big
Alright?
deal.
This game is not worth the $70 price tag.
Each to their own. A lot of people do think that. I'm not gonna definitely buy it for $70. Fuck that. Fuck Sony on that part too.
It should be $20. $20 at most. Because the graphics aren't that good.
Haven't even touched the game. Haven't even touched the game, and you say the graphics aren't that good. Let's see, what quality is your video in? Ouch, buddy, it's not 4K. Your video looks like shit.
The gameplay looks basic as fuck. Story, who gives a fuck about story? I mean, what extra modes are they gonna have in here to fucking justify a $70 price tag? Is there a co-op? Can you do online co-op? No?
Don't need to. It's a single player game. They've said it was a single player game for people to enjoy and go back to as many times as they want to. What they fucking do?
Who gives a shit? Alright? Stop with this foolishness. Again, if it was a dude, replace Eve with a dude. And replace all those other waifus with dudes. Would you give a fuck about this game? No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would. Yes, I would. Just like I'm a Dark Souls enthusiast and Demon Souls enthusiast. What are the fuck? Elden Ring enthusiast. Do you think I give a fuck what the character looks like? Nah. Nah, as long as the game is nice and fun and enjoyable, I don't give a fuck.
You wouldn't. Fuck Stellar Blade. It's a piece of shit. It's a piece of shit. Alright? Just fucking stop thinking with the wrong head, which is your dick.
Uh-huh.
Alright?
I'm still gonna think with my pee-pee.
Okay?
No.
Fucking
No.
get it out of your system. Get
No.
all the fucking lust out of your system. And just
No.
jerk off a couple of times.
Uh-uh.
Then come back. And you will see that Stellar Blade is nothing special. Stellar Blade
Haven't even touched the game yet. It's got like in a trailer 2 months ago and then you're just reacting to this? No, thank you.
is nothing to fucking...
Okay, so I'm going to answer Dad's question on that one. For Stellar Blade, I'm gonna be completely honest. Story mode, replayability, and combat, all that type of stuff. I'd slap $50 on it. You know, there's no online co-op or multiplayer. Nah, $50. 50.
Hype up about. It's not worth the $70 price tag. Alright? It's just a fucking fat fest. Alright? You're gonna fucking jack off to her pantyhose and shit when she's bending over.
Okay, why would I waste my time doing that just to spend $70 here or do that when there's a certain website that allows me to see certain things that I want to see instead of wasting my time and wasting my money too? Dumbass opinion.
Alright? Because she does have a nice ass.
Yeah, exactly. Young Defiant. Yeah, bro, I remember I did a video on Young Defiant. That one was just blech.
But that's all this game is about. It's about the ass, the tits and ass. Alright, Bayonetta, Zero Suit Samus, 2B. It's all fetish shit. Okay, you have a sick fetish.
And are you kink shaming me? Because that's kind of fucked up. That's kind of degenerate of you. Huh? You kink shaming? You got a problem with what I like, buddy? I think you do. And you could go fuck off.
For girls wearing skin tight outfits and wearing fucking what's that called? BDSM outfits. Wow,
that's not even close. That outfit right there is not even
crazy,
close, bro.
Stuff.
Plus, that's not even her only costume too. A BDSM outfit. Go fuck yourself.
Like just don't buy Stellar Blade. Don't buy it.
No, I'll buy it.
It's a waste of money
when it's at a good price. Nah, I'm going to buy it. Okay. All right. So while Gara was going around, Gara found some more in his recommendation. Y'all ready for this one?
All right, My Little Pony.
So a little context. This dude is a little upset. He like Mom Spaghetti because the Sony ponies were absolutely thrashing, Stellar Blade, but Stellar Blade, but he's gonna say that fucking Stellar Blade is just absolutely trash because of that. This one's gonna be interesting. Then survival, if you want that, you better hope to God. You better hope to God there's a mod out there of my character doing that. You better hope to God.
Welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and it's getting a lot harder to take you fellas seriously. So, we've been hearing since November.
Bro, I'm sorry, but that room, I can't take you seriously. What is with all this right here? All this Xbox shit, you could have had so much better shit. I can't even take you seriously. And you got, never mind.
November, that Starfield is a trash game, and it got an 83 score, overall score of an 83.
Let me check that. I am so curious. I don't give too much of a shit about fucking... what was it? Freaking scores and stuff. Not unless it's really, really a bad game from what I've seen. Okay, I got an 84. Okay, no, so he ain't blowing smoke on my ass.
And now you guys are trying to say that Stellar Blade is a banger, and it got an 82. So... yeah. All right. I'm having a hard time like taking you guys seriously. You guys have 100% been bashing Starfield since November. Since the day it came out, you guys have just been bashing it, talking about the visuals this and visuals that. And fellas, I've played both games.
Show me your PlayStation. Show me your PlayStation, buddy. You know what? Better yet. Better fucking yet. Let's see. Let's see. So I don't see any live streams of him playing it. Otherwise, I'm just blind. Yeah, no, nah. I don't see anybody. Try again.
I played Stellar Blade, the demo, and I've played Starfield. And guess what? Starfield looks significantly better than Stellar Blade. And it's...
How exactly does it look better, bro? You're just going off into fucking planets where some of them are just absolutely deserted for no freaking reason. Bethesda wasted their time on that. Just saying, putting that many planets into one fucking game where it's absolutely deserted, it doesn't make sense. That's one of my big gripes that I've discovered after playing, 30 or 40 hours into Starfield? Yeah, you guys can't collect all the powers that is available into the game because you need to put like a certain point into exploration that's, I think, further down the line, just to get to that one planet that has that one power. It is so stupid. It's not even funny. Like, right there. As soon as that happened to me, I was just like, no, I'm done. I'm uninstalling this game and I'm done. I'm not looking back. That was the last time I ever played Starfield. Just because it cut me off from getting my last power up that I needed. I'm sorry, but if you're going to force me to go to New Game Plus just to go get that last power up in Starfield, you have failed at this game. Sorry, go fuck yourself. I'm not playing your game.
It's a massive open world experience with really high attention to detail in like the spaceships
Oh, hi Boomy. I got a very interesting video. Hopefully you're going to stick around long enough because this one's about Stardew. Oh, you're going to love this one.
in just everywhere. Like, that game looks absolutely incredible. And so you guys want me to take you seriously when we all know, like, this is the ultimate truth. Like, we all know that if Starfield went to PlayStation 5, it would easily outsell every, and I mean every, second party, third party exclusive that PlayStation's brought out this year.
We don't know that. We don't know that as a factor. And if you're just basing off of that one little game, the pirate game, I keep forgetting the name of it. If you're just basing it off of whatever the fuck it's called, I keep forgetting the name of it. Oh my God, Gara. If you're basing it off of that, then I'm sorry, you're the biggest loser here today.
It would outsell Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Hey, Pidgey, welcome to chat, bro. Nice to have you here, man.
It would outsell freaking Rise of Ronin.
Sea of Thieves,
and it
thank
would
you.
easily outsell Stellar Blade. Probably even combined. So
wait. You're going to say that if it came to PlayStation, it would outsell it on there. Well, no shit. It's got two platforms to outsell it right there. If Stellar Blade was allowed to come to fucking Xbox too, I'm pretty sure we'd get a significant boost too. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Ruh-roh, Scooby, we solved the mystery.
it's really hard to take you guys seriously, especially when you guys, you know, like, I get it, man. Like, I get the whole tribalistic thing, you know, it's like PlayStation versus the Xbox. Like, I get it, dude. Like, seriously, from my good buddy Onyx always said it's literally like two midgets trying to fight over which one's taller.
I don't get it, because it's absolutely stupid. There is no reason to have this tribalism over a piece of plastic. When us PC players are like sitting over here like, yeah, we got all your guys' games. What, you guys are going to be fighting over the scraps? Go right the fuck ahead. There's no reason to. And that's why I really want my audience members to move to PC, because there's a whole fucking world right there. And this is coming from a guy that used to enjoy playing on console. There is a whole ass world out there for you guys to find more games, to access the old games that you've been locked off from playing too. For example, like Transformers Fall of Cybertron, can't access that anymore on console. If you bought it, yeah, sure you can, but you can't access multiplayer anymore. But wait, Gara, couldn't you access that? You can't access on a PC too. There's a thing called where you can make your own servers and then access it with many other people to play. Yeah, there's a reason why Gara likes playing on PC more. At least I get to keep my products. Also, fuck Ubisoft. Oh, no, Boomy? No. You see, that's kind of the funny thing, though. A lot of people do think it's expensive, but consoles these days cost about $600 max. You've seen the price too, Boomy, okay? My PC, I've had this PC about through the tail end of the Xbox One. From what manufacturers are telling me and the grade and how it's slowly inclining with the games that are coming out, this is predicted. My PC is predicted to last it about another 15 years, and I can play every single game at max capacity. So I want you to sit there and think for a second. Gara spent about $1,200 on this one, pre-built, because this was my first PC, okay? $1,200. Now, chat, do me a favor. 3 generations. What is 600 times 3? If you got this correct, it would be 1,800. Now, let me ask you guys something real quickly. What would be better to spend? $1,200 or $1,800 over the period of time? Then, on top of that too, you have to pay for memberships. Now, let's go ahead. Let's do a PlayStation from PlayStation side real quickly. Hold on. I'm going to show y'all something real quick. Big calculator. 25 times 12 months, right? 300. Let's keep that in mind. Okay? It's going to be 300. Then, once you factor that in every single year for the next 3 generations, so 7 times 300 is going to be 2,100. Right? Then we're going to times that by 3 for each console generation. So you're telling me, yeah, sure, the upfront cost? Yeah, it's going to be a lot. Okay? That's going to be a fucking lot. Just in memberships alone, you just to access multiplayer and be access a couple of video games, you're spending $6 fucking grand. Hey, Boomy, I'm not jumping on your case or anything, but let me ask you something real quickly. If I gave you $6,000 right now, I'm pretty sure you could spend a lot of money on Fortnite, couldn't you? And no, don't jump her case, guys. Me and her love to play Fortnite with each other just to mess around. Tell me, how many skins could you buy? Well, no shit, but I'm explaining it to you, though. Huge difference. Huge fucking difference.
It really is, like, within a spitting distance of each other. Like, these consoles are so...
I could probably give you, like, okay, to be honest, Billy, I could probably give you enough money to give you coffee that will last you a lifetime with that money. Just saying.
Pretty much the same. It's not even funny. The, you know, like, when you see something like... like when Digital Foundry comes out and goes, oh, you guys see if these has a little bit better freaking shadows on the PlayStation. And I'm like, are we seriously going there? Are we seriously going there? And then they come out and they're like, well, Grounded, it runs at a lower resolution. It's so stupid, my friends. Just play the games and be happy. But I don't.
Then take your own advice here. Why are you so fucking worried about what some fucking dorks online are saying? oh, Stellar Blade is better than Starfield. And here you are, more worried about what they have to fucking say. Come on, man.
I don't want to hear any of you dudes buying Stellar Yams because it's clearly a trash game, man. I don't make the rules. And you guys can't be moving the goalposts. I mean, I guess you could be like, well, it's a different game. It's a more linear experience. Well, you're right. It should look way better than it does if it's a linear experience. I mean, at least I would think anyways. I mean, God of War destroys it, and that's a linear experience. I mean, come on, man. I know. It's Shift Up's first game. And I'm not trying to come at Shift Up and be negative towards them, because first of all, I played the demo. The game isn't for me. I don't care. I put a poll on Twitter if you guys wanted me to buy it, and thankfully 60-something% of you guys said no, you don't.
Why? Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Hey, Arcana. Hopefully you're doing good, man. Why would you...
care, so I'm like, yeah, okay, good. See, I know that if I was to go out and buy Stellar Blade and put it on there and make a whole bunch of videos, like I'd get a lot of views, but I'm not interested in that game. Like I don't care. Like I played it for a little while, and I just am not feeling the experience that Stellar Blade has to offer. Like, it's just not for me. I'm not exactly excited about playing.
Oh, I just realized something. Are you afraid that you have to put some skill into this, dude? You actually have to put some time into this game versus Starfield, which is fucking dirt ass easy to play. Like, bro, come on, really? Really? Oh, trust me, I know what it's about.
A game that plays like a PlayStation 3 game. I mean, or from Digital Foundry even, they said a PlayStation 2 game. So I mean, at least I was nice in saying PS3, but they're going all the way to PS2, like the roots of when games were cool. I'm just not feeling it. Like I don't care about the over like the over fantasization of Asian girls. Like I don't care about that.
But that's how they look. That's not an over fantasization or whatever the fuck you were saying. That's how they look. That's how a healthy Korean woman looks like. Or Japanese. I'm not sure which one she is. I'm not too sure. But that's a healthy woman. That's not over fantasizing. Jesus Christ. The green must be of radiation to his fucking head.
Like I haven't cared about that since I was like 20. So when it comes to stuff like that, like I get it, man. You guys want to celebrate your game, do whatever. Like I obviously give props to Shift Up for not caving to like the Western freaking media and censoring a whole bunch of stuff in the game.
Too late for that.
I mean that's awesome. I do appreciate that, and it is cool. I would like to see more games, you know, not like Stellar Blade, but more games that embrace like the stuff that people want to play, man, instead of, you know, just filling it with all this junk. I mean, on the surface.
Well, no, because what I can't figure out though, guys, is Eve herself, like in the game, is she Korean or Japanese? I don't know. That's kind of the thing I'm getting now. Yes, I know her model is based on a Korean, but like in game lore, is she Korean or is she Japanese? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
You know, Stellar Blade, to me, and this is my honest opinion about the game. Stellar Blade is a game that I would have enjoyed 20 years ago. I mean, easily. I would have easily freaking been like, whoa, Stellar Blade is awesome, like 20 years ago. But now
Yeah, Lockwire? Yeah, I heard about that, bro. Especially how they dress. Oof.
Just, I don't play that type of game that often anymore. I'm not really into the whole linear experience. I personally prefer open world games now. That's why I was like, yeah, I'll buy right.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Except for, what was it, Rise of the Ronin? Just recent open world games have been absolute trash. I'm sorry, but to say that, yeah, it's fine if you're into them, but recently, I'm sorry. Open worlds have been trash. Thank you, Ubisoft. Assholes.
as a Ronin, I mean, that's a game that I'll get in there and play eventually and have some fun with, but I'm just not really into the whole linear experience as much as I used to be, especially not for $70. I would easily, you know, I mean, if Stellar Blade's like $40, $30, I'll say $40, $50 is my max, but I would buy it at a lower price. I mean, I just don't, I have no desire to spend $70 for that game. I'm trying to put some money away so that I can build a nice PC at the end of the year.
Why? The PC build you got right there, and if I could tell from the specs that you do have, that's going to last you maybe another 5 or 10 years. You don't need to do that. Not by the end of the year. Oh, dude, no. No, just wait for the game to come to PC. Screw that.
That on a live stream, but yeah, but I feel like the overall like story of Stellar Blade,
Hey, Banana, hopefully you're doing good.
it would probably be pretty decent. Like, it would be pretty video gamey, so that would be fine. Obviously, like, the action combat is pretty cool. Like, I do like the action combat. Character design, see, I mean, that's kind of a tough one for me. I don't hate it, but I'm not like, oh my gosh, dude, I gotta see that girl running around, and I don't care about that kind of stuff no more. And to be completely honest, you know, if it was more of a, like, if I had a choice to pick like a male protagonist or a female protagonist, and or play that game with like different characters or something like that, maybe it would be more appealing to me than, you know, if I had the ability to choose or something. Or
Why? That's one thing. I am just so sick and tired of customizable characters these days. Just give me a good protagonist and let the fucking ball roll. I'm so sick and tired of customization. Like, maybe if it was a game like Stardew or maybe Starfield, yeah, sure. But this recently with customization, it's just got so fucking oversaturated and boring. Like, I'm so sick of that shit. Right, Dad? Just go ahead and take it off his hands.
Or even create my own character for an experience like that. But I do get like the whole marketing thing for this game, and it does kind of feel, I mean, to me, it does definitely feel like this game would be from like the height of the PlayStation 2 generation, and that's fine. Like that, like the PlayStation 2 generation was absolutely awesome, but I don't play that kind of game that often anymore. Like, I'm not like super excited about.
Then why are you in the discussion of this then? Oh, because the PlayStation fanboys made fun of Starfield, and now I gotta make fun of Starblade. Stellar Blade. Like, come on, dude. Quit worrying about what those fucking idiots say on Twitter. Yeah, it's fun to make fun of them. Yeah, it really is. It's really funny to make fun of them. But you're so damn worried about what these losers have to see online? Come on. Hey, I don't want to hear it, Miss K-pop over there. Okay, I've seen you customize your characters. You're looking like you're about to go to a Korean freaking whatever it's called. All your characters look like K-pop models. Okay, don't make me bring up the midget on freaking on the channel. Okay. I will pull up our Baldur's Gate 3 Let's Play, our playthrough, and I will show them the midget. Okay, stop it.
That type of game anymore. Like, I do like them. I mean, if Devil May Cry brought out another sequel or something, I'd definitely buy and play that. So I guess I am being a little bit like hypocritical on.
No shit, dude. No shit.
On Stellar Blade, but I just don't see Stellar Blade as a. I don't know, man. Like, maybe it is the protagonist that's kind of just a turnoff for me. I don't know. I mean, that sounds kind of weird, huh? You know, like, yeah, that's weird, but yeah, dude, I don't like looking at that kind of stuff, just because, you know, I love and respect my wife a lot, and
there it is, chat. There it is. I love and respect my wife a lot. Where's your balls, dude? if you have to say that in front of the camera, in front of your whole audience, that's pretty telling, bro. $5 says his balls is in his wife's purse. $5 says it, chat.
You know, I'm already subjected to that kind of stuff. You know, like being on Twitter or anywhere else. You know, I'm always seeing that kind of stuff, and I don't.
I'm always subjected to seeing that stuff on Twitter. You don't have to sit there and take it. Just hit not interested or block these people. That's your option, bro. Sitting here crying and stuff, nah. You can block that shit.
I don't want to put, you know, any kind of like weird thoughts in my head, man. I mean, I get it. It's a video game character, but I mean, obviously they designed this character in a way to appeal to like the men's psyche, like a man's psyche or whatever. And it does.
It's not only to the man's psyche too. Women like her too. Women like a sexy woman too. They want to feel representative, which is perfectly fine. Hell, Boomy, let me ask you something. Do you, when you make a custom character, you don't want a fat fucking blob monster, do you? No, you want a nice, slender, sexy woman looking like a K-pop model, right? And all the women, rest of the women in my chat too. You don't want a fat blob protagonist. No, you want something that's like sexy, slim, or something that's nice and bulky. You want something that's nice.
I'm not going to sit here and lie and say that it doesn't, because it does. And honestly, I don't like the way it makes me, you know, I don't like the way it makes me feel like, man, cause it's like I'm playing the game and I'm like, and I'm just like struggling with it, you know, in
Yo, I gotta send this video to fucking Alex. Oh, he's gonna have fun with this one. Oh my god, I think I stumbled across gold. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. It makes me question some things, and he sweatily rubs his hands together. Oh my purse. Oh my god. I think we found a new place to find some content. Oh my god.
Eternally, like the whole time I'm playing it, you know, and it's like I don't want my wife to walk in and I'm playing this game, you know, and it's like this girl that just, you know, is like not necessarily, I mean, like obviously there are girls like that exist in the world that look like that and stuff, so I'm not going to sit here and say that that's not representative of women, because it is, but at the same time, like,
but you just said a few minutes ago that it doesn't. Oh my fucking god. Bro, you gotta learn to edit sometimes, or cut some stuff out and just redo it, because I do that a lot in my videos. Boyo.
Yeah, I don't know. I think just maybe
And hey, Orlando, you're fine, man. Don't worry about it. Trust me. Every time I stream, it's just anarchy. Absolute fucking anarchy.
a little bit more modesty, or maybe if there was like some like outfit design that would make her look more modest, maybe it'd be a different story. So, all right, my friends,
What's
that's
up,
my
Big
feelings
Pie?
on
How you
Stellar
doing?
Blade. I'm not going to cover it. I'm not going to buy it. If it comes to PC at a later date for a lower price, maybe I'll pick it up. But as it sits right now, I'm not interested in buying it. But I'm a little worried about you ponies, man. Like I think this game's.
I'm more worried about you ponies instead of getting on Bethesda's ass about making good games like Stellar. Jesus Christ. You gotta love these
Gonna
people.
fail because it doesn't meet your quality standards, and that'd be very hypocritical of you guys to buy this game while trashing Starfield.
Yeah, I think you need to start questioning some stuff, buddy. More than that. All right. So, we could take a break from some of the Stellar stuff. Oh, and we could do the Stardew. Boomy, you still here? because this is one video I want you to see. This is the one video I want you to see out of all of it. I may actually bring you in if I could find the original video. Unfortunately, the original video got deleted. Oh, gee. Oh, it's a lot more than that. It's just a fucking ex drones over here losing their minds over the fact that it's a woman and he doesn't like it. It's stupid. It's stupid. Some of them are just saying like she's too sexy. It's gotten real stupid, but we do have some more. Yeah, Zombie, I've actually seen it. Yeah, it's pretty freaking dumb. Like I need to get on the train and yeah. It's someone knew I ran across by. And I saw this video and I'm just like, "Oh yeah, we need to cover it." But you know what? For my friend, for Boomy, we're going to do the Stardew one.
As you may or may not know.
Now, if you guys aren't familiar with Ruin Leon, I've known this guy casually. You know, we've played one game where he's coming to Helldiver. He's killed me and Chris the Narc. And Leon, I'm going to get you back, buddy. I'm going to find you. I'm going to get you. Okay? All right. So get ready for this one, guys. When I saw this video, I thought to myself, oh, fuck no. No. You ain't getting away with this shit. Thank you very much, Horror. I appreciate it. And hopefully you're going to have a good one. Or Hellfire, I should say. And I think next week we got to do their Pokemans, don't we? Yeah, Leon is cool. He's a cool guy. He's cool. All right, here we go, chat.
I love video games. It's been a source of comfort for me for 24 years of my life, and it's been my escape from the real world and all of the negative people that I have to.
Same. I can't stand stupid people, and I've met some really cool fucking people through video games.
Interact with. And over these past few months, I've been seeing all these different people give their opinions about identity.
Oh no, this ain't a joke. This ain't a fucking joke. Oh no, you guys better get ready for this one. Holy shit.
Politics or politics in general being in all these AAA mainstream games. And I've seen other people say we need more of it because it's a great source of representation and inclusiveness for gaming in a space that's dominated by a bunch of fat, middle-aged, balding white men who apparently have a dent in their head. And
I know he's joking around, but we all know that. Women have been playing video games for a long time too. Hell, my mother, before I was fucking born, was playing Miss Pac-Man before I was even conceived.
my controversial hot take is I necessarily don't care as long as the games I choose to buy are entertaining for me. Whatever I don't want to sink my teeth into, I won't, and I won't spend time purchasing anything like that because the last time I did that, I fucking bought NBA Live. But there's a game out there that some of you may be aware of. I believe it's called Stardew Valley.
And I gotta thank Boomy for this one. She introduced me to Stardew Valley. Holy fuck, Chad. This game really surprised me. I thought it was like some dumbass gimmick 16-bit farming game that just makes you go around, hit one thing, and you go to bed. That's it. Nah, this game has more depth than you would ever thought.
Game basically for people who like to call themselves cozy gamers. Not certain what that really means. I may mean that you all just want to play games that are comfortable, heartwarming, a little bit easy, a little bit simple, based on maybe something like Animal Crossing. I don't know. I play games based on
Leon, you've pretty much nailed it on the head, bro. You pretty much got it. Don't just Google it next time, buddy. Just Google it.
The amount of chaos I can have. And there's been a petition apparently over the past few months trying to get the pronoun.
Look at this. Look at this. Now, I want you guys to keep in mind something. They're not saying like have to have a mod in a game to where it could do this for you. No, they're straight up going after the developer of ape. I think it's called a great ape. I can't remember. Boomy would probably correct me in the comment section. But no. This one's gonna be interesting. Oh yeah, Stardew? Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's multi-plat. Yeah, it's got multiple, man. Fuck yeah, Stardew does.
Rounds in the game. 7 years ago, Stardew Valley changed everything for indie gaming. The farming simulation game created by Eric Barone, aka Concerned Ape,
there
is often said to be one of the greatest games of all time. Debatable. It has amassed
very debatable, but I'd say it's maybe top 20, at least. Or she's gonna gut me later for saying that.
A fan base selling over 20 million copies. There's a huge problem with the game, though.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for stopping by, man. Please be safe. What you mean, hold up, Boomy? What you talking about? Why you telling me to hold up? Is it getting interesting now? Is it getting?
Starting a new farm, you are tasked with creating a character, but there are only 2 gender options to choose from. This excludes non-binary players from feeling represented in their gameplay, forcing them to select between being referred to as a he or a she throughout the entire gameplay experience. For many trans and non-binary players, the gendered language in the game can feel incredibly disheartening and invalidating, causing feelings of dysphoria and misgender while they are playing. 2SLGBTQIA+, I cannot say that fast.
Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Are we going to fit the whole alphabet in there? Look at that. It went from LGBT to now 2SLGBTQIA. Bro, at this point, you might as well fit the whole fucking alphabet in there. Holy shit. Oh yeah, it is, Beck. Oh yeah.
Players deserve to see themselves represented to the fullest extent in their game. The gender neutrality mod is available for players on PC and has over...
Keep that in mind. That's available on PC. Okay? Perfectly fine. A mod where you can have it. Perfectly fine.
40,000 downloads, but with the game available on many platforms that don't allow modding, a change needs to be made to the base game so that everyone can feel represented.
No, if you have the basic idea of developing, maybe you should have had that at the beginning of the development of the game, but right now, no, that's going to be a fucking disaster.
The 1.6 update currently being worked on, apparently that was an update that came out through the course of this petition going on, now is the perfect time to make change like this to the game. I truly hope that this change can be made for the sake of all the amazing queer Stardew players who I have had the pleasure of encountering in this community. You are seen, you are valid, and I hope that this petition shows that you are not alone. I just noticed at the bottom it has Eric Barone's name, and it's been 201 days since...
Probably Barone doesn't give 2 flying fucks. Okay. So that's the petition. This is just the beginning. This is not the thing that I have a problem with. Okay? Perfectly fine. They want to make a petition and make their voices heard. Fine. Whatever. You do you, boo-boo, okay? But here we go. Here's where the problem, where I have the problem.
The petition was created, and people are still, to this day, April 17th, 2024, as I'm recording this, still awaiting a response from Eric, which lets me know that maybe this is not really a big concern for him because it's a video game where people could come in and have fun and I guess do farm simulation. I don't know anything about Stardew Valley, so everybody who plays this can correct me if I'm wrong, but it's a game based around just having a little bit of fun, and this might not really be a big deal to him. So my question to all the individuals who wanted to make this petition and reach this out so that people could see it and send it to Eric so that he knows that people care about this is this something detrimental to the game for you? If it never happens and you go your whole life playing the game and you never get this type of update, is this something that's supposed to hinder your enjoyment of the game? I understand representation this, inclusion that, and I've argued that representation in the right hands could be used properly and could be entertaining at the same time, but
I pretty much agree with that. Yeah, it can be if it's done correctly, not forced.
I'm thinking about this and I'm thinking, this is not really anything that's going to make significant changes to the game, nor should be anything that completely sours anybody on the game. But for the sake of the conversation, because of course you know it was going to go this route, there's the weird percentage of people who have been awaiting a response about this, going the route of saying things like, maybe there's a little bit of transphobia. If Concerned Ape, the developer of Stardew Valley, truly doesn't want to add non-binary options and character references, he needs to say so. He needs to address his trans.
Okay, if he even said that, okay, if he even came out and said that in front of the public, you do realize he would be absolutely fucking crucified for saying that, right? But no, of course not. Yeah, of course. No, he just needs to come out and say it. Chad, what would happen if he came out and said that?
Transphobia, if it's there, his community deserves to know so they can go where they are loved. If he,
oh my God, no, we're gonna finish the statement.
Plans to add it, tell us. Demolish the hate. Yes, I'm implying transphobia. I am not afraid to admit that. Unless Eric Barone states why he has not addressed the calls for this, which has been ongoing for years, I have to start assuming the worst because it is what will keep my friends and the community safe. I'm
mentally fucking ill. You just assumed the absolute worst. You are mentally fucking ill and you need to be looked at.
Going to be limiting who can reply because, of course, when something like this goes viral, criticism for it tends to be something a lot of people can't understand. And I would hate being a game developer in this situation because you make a game a lot of people enjoy and somebody comes in and they say something like, how come you haven't added this? I'm going to start implying that maybe transphobia could be the reason. And I want to keep all my friends in the community safe.
Hey, Pope.
And again, gotta ask this question. If it's not there, is it a direct hindrance to you? And based on this one person, it is a direct hindrance to her, she, they, whatever the pronouns are. It's a direct problem for you. And honestly, that's sad because you're willing to ruin the reputation of somebody or throw a bunch of accusations at them because they're not doing what you want them to do. And I would argue that's the dumbest fucking thing anyone could do because
based. Fucking based.
Why, in a game where apparently a bunch of people are having fun, are you wanting to start shit for no reason other than you're bored and you demand to be seen because you don't feel like your community's safe in a video game that's, I believe, based around farming? Which brought me down the rabbit hole of finding a content creator by the name of Queerly B who wanted to make a video about the subject matter of pronouns not.
This is where it becomes a real fucking problem. And I wish I knew this video was made because I would have ripped this bitch apart.
Being addressed in the virtual world.
Some argue that given Concerned Ape's likely awareness of the request and his active choice to avoid—
Excuse me, chat. Excuse me for a second. Okay. Gara's back.
Which brought me down the rabbit hole of finding a content creator by the name of Queerly B who wanted to make a video about the subject matter of pronouns not being addressed in the virtual world.
Some argue that given Concerned Ape's likely awareness of the request and his active choice to avoid the topic, we should consider the possibility of transphobia influencing his decision. Others caution against rushing to this conclusion, suggesting there may be alternative reasons for his silence. They advocate for a positive and non-confrontational approach to persuade him or exert pressure for the update, rather than resorting to greater levels of disruption. While I do agree that I do not want Concerned Ape to be harassed or bullied, I don't personally believe that merely asking the question whether or not transphobia might be a factor in his lack of communication equates to harassment or bullying. It's worth considering that Concerned Ape is a single developer, not a large company, but at the same time, his estimated net worth from Stardew Valley exceeds $45 million. I don't know about you.
Oh, just because he's he's sold like millions upon millions of copies of Stardew, it's okay to go bully him? It's okay? Mentally fucking ill.
But personally, I find it challenging to empathize with millionaires, especially given that he could therefore afford to hire assistants with his game, but chooses not to.
I disagree.
Maybe, okay, no, before, I didn't mean to cut Leon off, but just because he has all that money, maybe he doesn't want that many cooks in the fucking kitchen to fuck with his product. Maybe there's a reason why. Just the same with me. I could hire an editor. I could get videos produced a lot faster. But again, I don't want to do that. I just don't, because it's going to be messing with my quality that I like to do. And it's nothing against the video editors or anything. It's just my personal thing. It's nothing against them. But like, again, though, why? Why do you guys think it's okay to bully him because he's made millions upon millions of dollars? Censored, stop. I'm not even going to read that out. Bad censored. Bad. And I'm going to be completely honest with you, censored too. She has a lazy eye. And the reason why I did laugh, I'm going to clarify that too, is because I totally forgot she had that. And if you guys know me, I have very, very dark humor. Very, very.
With you, because a lot of people don't really know how to ask a question with any form of common sense. They go about it in a way that makes it seem like you either
I'm not
do
surprised,
it or
Mr.
we
Gamer.
don't like you anymore, which is a tad bit disrespectful. And somebody could classify that as bullying or cyberbullying, depending on where you do it. Because as you've seen in this video already, we have someone who's just going to willy-nilly start implying transphobia because they're not getting their way, which is a terrible way to go about it. And if this is somebody who likes to talk about being all for everybody and they want to add it, but it takes time because you have to work around all the language that was already in a video game that came out in, I believe, 2016, you would need to work around everything. That's not just a simple quick fix. It takes a lot of time. And you sitting there saying that you...
That's what I said earlier too. Just because you think that he can quickly quickly develop something like that is not fucking possible. From what my friend over here, Boomy, has told me, this man is a solo by himself. He made these games by himself. Can you guys imagine how much of a fucking mess he has to go through all the coding just to redo everything just to have this gender neutral bullshit? Yeah, no, that's a lot. That's a lot to do. That is, God, I don't even want to get started on that.
off.
I do think it's reasonable to pose the question as to whether or not transphobia is involved in his choice to be silent. As a community, trans individuals often face disappointment from those we once trusted, including friends, family, creators, and game developers who may harbor ignorant or hostile attitudes towards us without us knowing until something like this comes up. Therefore, questioning the potential involvement of transphobia could be viewed as a valid form of self-preservation. While there are other forms of queer representation in Stardew Valley, which some may argue as a reason to assume it's not transphobia, I don't believe this is a fair comparison. It is not uncommon for individuals to be accepting of the broader queer community while disregarding the needs of trans individuals themselves. Moreover, I believe that advocating for a peaceful approach and solely friends, family, creators, and game developers who may harbor ignorant or hostile attitudes towards us without us knowing until something like this comes up. Therefore,
Concerned Ape doesn't owe you shit. He doesn't owe you people shit. Okay? He is a one-man army. Okay? You making up these excuses, oh, he owed $1 million, you can hire more people. No, take that out of the question already. This man has been given free updates for this game and done wonderful things for this game that I'm fine with it. If you want your fucking non-binary bullshit to be added to the fucking game, go to PC. Just go to PC. I'm sorry. Like, it's Stardew is not even that demanding of a game. You could get a fucking Steam Deck. You could go on Amazon right now, get a pre-built for about $500 and play Stardew with those mods. You've got no fucking excuses. None.
questioning the potential involvement of transphobia could be viewed as a valid form of self-preservation. While there are other forms of queer representation in Stardew Valley, which some may argue as a reason to assume it's not transphobia, I don't believe this is a fair comparison. It is not uncommon for individuals to be accepting of the broader queer community while disregarding the needs of trans individuals themselves. Moreover, I believe that advocating for a peaceful approach and solely relying on petitions overlooks the reality that trans players and their allies have been using this strategy for an extended period of time without any response. Concerned Ape.
The civil rights movements have been using this for like years. Like when Rosa Parks was on there, they used it for years, and they got and we've managed to get equal rights for everybody. Thank God they did peaceful. Yeah, sometimes they had to do some questionable things, that was really fucked up. But that wasn't the way we got peace. We had to do it. They had to do it peacefully. I can't believe we say we were going to but they had to do it peacefully. Just the same we have to do with the gaming market. If we want things to go back to the way it was, stop buying into their bullshit. Stop buying their games.
Being a person of significant power, privilege, and wealth, has been granted ample opportunity to address community concerns peacefully, but has opted not to do so. This leaves
privilege? Privilege. This man worked his ass off to get to where he was. That's not a fucking privilege. You entitled little bitch. Holy fuck. That's just like saying, oh my God. Oh my God. That's just like saying PewDiePie was a privileged motherfucker because he was given. No, these people worked to get where they were. That's not privilege. He wasn't born into it. He got there by doing it himself. Oh my God. I'm going to have to look that up later. Dawn, I'm going to have to look that up later. She looks like a store brand Mad Eye Moody. That's jacked, yo. Oh my God, that is jacked.
Players with limited options: either disengage from the game and withdraw support due to his communication failures, or adopt more assertive measures.
Censored, who knows?
Actions. Considering the substantial number of trans players who deeply appreciate and support Stardew Valley, it seems reasonable to explore more disruptive methods to capture.
You know what? Maybe, okay, this might be a little cruel, but maybe that left eye is seeing the transphobia. Maybe we're not seeing it, guys. Maybe I need to have a crooked eye to see the transphobia. Maybe I need to go cross-eyed right now to find it. Oh, I'm going to get canceled for that.
His attention and prompt him to speak up, rather than abandoning a beloved franchise.
So you mean to tell me that a game that has queer or LGBTQ representation in it doesn't have enough of it, or at least one specific part that'll make this game everlastingly great for a subsection of people, is reason enough to be a little bit more aggressive in your approach to get this addressed? Because if it doesn't get addressed, you must have it in the back, side, in front of your mind that this has to do with transphobia. Could we not just understand that maybe this dude doesn't want to spend time, effort, money, and energy into trying to restructure the whole game and the language in the game to appease a bunch of people, and instead have a game where anybody could just
to accommodate them, especially given the scarcity of inclusive spaces where we can freely exist without confrontation or exclusion? It's not uncommon for us to have to fight for our place in spaces. This situation brings to mind broader discussions around protests, where people often feel uneasy about disruptive or even violent protests.
Censored, stop it. Bad censored, bad.
And for us to have to fight for our place in spaces. This situation brings to mind broader discussions around protests, where people often feel uneasy about disruptive or even violent protests. Obviously,
what are you going to protest? What is this childish shit? You're not going to be... What the fuck can you protest? The man already has your money. So what the fuck are you going to do? Bad censored. Just bad. You bad censored. Bad. But seriously, what are you going to protest? Stop playing the game? Thanks for defeating your whole purpose. Like, I understand that you guys want to be in the game, but he's working on Stardew and I think the game's called Chocolatier 2, and he's working on that at the same time. So stop being so worried about fucking Stardew. And why not just ask him to do in the Chocolatier? That's just me. Sorry. It's like, it's already over. The updates of the cycle of the game for Stardew is coming to an end. Do you think he's going to really like, oh my God, I gotta have this update now. I'm getting so much pressure. No, he doesn't give a shit. Especially the way you guys are doing it now. Fuck no. Fuck you all. You know, it amazes me that you guys get caught up on this little tiny little thing and not realize what the implications would happen if you guys fucking... Gotta calm down. Calm down, Carl. The thing I'm trying to say is it's already too late. It's already late in development. it's going to take him forever to do that. The man would rather focus on making Chocolatier a better game. And I'm happy he's doing that. So why you guys are not focusing on Chocolatier right now amazes me. Oh yeah, I know I'm trending on Foot Clan territory. I ain't scared of the Foot Clan. The Foot Clan can't handle me. They can't handle this sexy. I'm gonna fucking get my ass kicked. I'm gonna get my ass kicked. Nobody clip that and send that to Alex. I swear to God. Spec, I'm watching your ass. Or I think it's called probably Haunted Chocolatier. I can't remember, Boomy. I can't remember because it's been a while.
In this case, we're not talking about violence, but I think it's important to remember that more disruptive protests often are the catalysts for meaningful change.
This is
While
over.
peaceful
No, it's not. No, the fuck it's not. No, the fuck it's not. Yeah. And that's what I was going to bring up next, too, because Chris actually alerted me to that. I just kind of sat there and laughed like, yeah, these dumb fucks. No, bad chat, don't make me get the ban hammer.
protests do hold value, it's crucial to not overlook the reality that they haven't always yielded results, especially considering the longstanding efforts of the trans community in this regard already. Ultimately, I don't believe transphobia is the sole explanation for Concerned Ape's silence. There could be various other factors at play, making it unjustifiable to make a definitive statement like labeling him as 100% definitely transphobic.
No shit, you fucking clown. No shit. If you look into game development, instead of being an ignorant adult, you would find out like, oh shit, this is the last update. I don't think he could do it. You people are fucking idiots. Absolute buffoons. Oh no, we're not done yet, Boomy. You stay here. Hey, Ottendo, how you doing, man?
However,
you.
I personally think
Oh,
posing the
fuck.
question and utilizing methods like tagging him in posts to apply pressure are valid actions. They represent a form of community-driven accountability, signaling to Concerned Ape the expectations of those who engage with his game. Let's maintain a respectful dialogue when discussing differing opinions on this.
This shit.
I don't believe transphobia is the sole explanation for Concerned Ape's silence. There could be various other factors at play, making it unjustifiable to make a definitive statement like labeling him as 100% definitely transphobic. However,
you.
I personally think
Oh,
posing the
fuck.
question and utilizing methods like tagging him in posts to apply pressure are valid actions. They represent a form of community-driven accountability, signaling to Concerned Ape the expectations of those who engage with his game. Let's maintain a respectful dialogue when discussing differing opinions on this.
This shit is.
Really? Harassing the guy? Harassing the guy is fine. Fuck this community. This is why this is probably one of the best examples of why you need to gatekeep your hobbies from these type of people. Because these are the same people that said, if we do it, we're perfectly fine. But if you do it, it's not fine. Hashtag gatekeep your hobbies.
Fucking stupid. All you gotta do is go where you're loved. You can make a Discord with a bunch of your trans and non-binary friends, and y'all can get on a server in Stardew Valley and farm and pick.
Content for pets and animals, new festivals,
Hold
in-game
on,
features
hold
like a
on,
prize
hold
machine
on,
and a
hold on.
bookseller, changes.
Fucking time to do.
So, as someone not involved in game development, I can't definitively comment on the feasibility of these changes. However, based on what I've gathered, I believe they could have been achievable with this update. The 1.6 update brought about significant additions such as a new farm type, a world map for Ginger Island, NPC updates, home renovations, extra content for pets and animals, new festivals.
Oh yeah, Mr. Gamer? Yeah, I know about that. That's Chris alerted me to this video
It's
about
fucking
Leon.
time to do.
So, as someone not involved in game development, I can't definitively comment on the feasibility of these changes. However, based on what I've gathered, I believe they could have been achievable with this update. The 1.6 update brought about significant.
How the fuck could you know? You're not sitting there with him day in and day out, trying to listen to all his problems that he has. How in God's name would you know? Yep, exactly, censored. Exactly. Nah, we're almost done. We're almost done, Boomy. Don't worry. We're almost done.
Significant additions such as a new farm type, a world map for Ginger Island, NPC updates, home renovations, extra content for pets and animals, new festivals, in-game features like a prize machine and a bookseller, changes to experience point building, new outfits, crops, and more. And I mention all of this to highlight that this update was far from simple, despite some suggesting otherwise in discussions. I've seen arguments about Concerned Ape's workload with Haunted Chocolatier and other updates, but if he could have managed all of these additions that weren't necessities, then improving game inclusivity shouldn't have been too burdensome.
Thank God Mama Rage beat my ass when I was a child. Thank fucking God. No, let's go back and listen to that again. This person, or I don't want to fucking assume.
In-game features like a prize machine and a bookseller, changes to experience point building, new outfits, crops, and more. And I mention all of this to highlight that this update was far from simple, despite some suggesting otherwise in discussions. I've seen arguments about Concerned Ape's workload with Haunted Chocolatier and other updates, but if he could have managed all of these additions that weren't necessities, then improving game inclusivity shouldn't have been too burdensome.
I think I figured out why
I'm gonna let Leon say it.
I'm kind of irritated by this video. It's the lack of knowledge about how much goes into putting in an update for a game that's years old by...
Thank you, Leon. The lack of knowledge. Holy shit.
Someone who might be thinking that it's just a quick, easy fix.
Oh, I know
Maybe
you
I'm
did,
wrong.
Spec.
Maybe
I'm gonna get you
realize
back
that
later.
It takes a lot of time for this. Maybe you realize that there's a lot of work that needs to go into this. But updates about large chests and farms and NPCs and yada yada
Let's see
yada
what else this
play a huge
fucking
part
person has
in
to
a
say.
lot of fucking time. All of those
Nope,
things.
that's it. All right, Boomy, you're free. You'll flee. Bye-bye. You'll flee.
What's going on?
So let me see it. So we're going to continue on the topic a little bit, but she just has to go. So this right here, right? So that same video we just went over, the gamer posted this. And listen to this. Over the past couple of weeks, the Stardew Valley queer community has been calling on Eric Concerned Ape Barone to add pronouns to the character creator, allowing non-binary people to feel better represented in game. However, others have responded by harassing LGBTQ plus players, community content creators. Gee, it's not like they were calling on people to harass the fucking man. Boo fucking who? Twitch chats are being spammed with abusive YouTubers such as Keemstar show ex-producer Krista Nark have tweeted about the calls for pronouns being an insane take. Based? While others are misgendering people in the community directly in their replies. Some trans streamers, such as Queerly Bee, have looked at their social media accounts down... have locked their social media accounts down after being targeted due to growing vitriol. Gee, I fucking wonder why. I wonder fucking why she was. There are allegations that some streamers are being doxxed. They're allegations, but they're not true. So many are now warning others from playing others away from playing the game until the hate blows over. They fucking started it. I don't want to fucking hear it. Exactly, Don. Exactly. Fuck them. All right. Now back on to Stellar Yans.
Guys, it's your boy, Jesse. And today, we got the Stellar Blade official pre-order trailer, State of Play, January 2024. Now...
get on with it.
If you don't know, this is like one of the most anticipated PlayStation games. PlayStation gamers, what happened to quality over quantity? This game
Quality's
looks
still there.
terrible. It looks bad.
That looks bad. That looks bad. Okay.
Like, look at this, bro. Look at this. What is so special about this game? It looks like a mobile game. Like a PS4 game.
That's because you have it on mobile and it's not in the best quality, buddy. Plus, your shitty little recorder doesn't help this at all.
This is terrible. Why are you guys hyping this game up? There's nothing crazy about it. There's nothing good about it. It's mid.
Haven't touched the game, haven't even looked at the trailer full, and now you're talking shit. Ooh, there's a prerequisite to getting on a Gora video.
This game is literally a thirst trap. The only reason people even care about this game is because the main character is very attractive.
That's part of it. A lot of more people are more... They like the world. They like the openness. They like so many other things.
The only reason people care about this game. That's the only reason. This game is terrible, and I can't wait for it to flop. I can't wait. Let's keep going.
To use by upgrading Eve's equipment throughout the game. Here, done. Something does feel different.
Oh, wow. That looks interesting. But here's this fucking fanboy.
This is Zion.
I know that graphics aren't everything.
And yet, here you are making a big deal out of it.
I know that a game can have bad graphics but be very fun. But I don't know about you guys, but I bought my next generation console to buy next generation games.
That sounds like a whole console player problem. Not just because a Stellar Blade problem. Oh my god, some of Xbox games have not been very good looking either.
I don't want to play these games that look like mobile games. That look like PS4 games or Xbox One games. Look at the screen right now.
Increase the quality. I could already see it. The quality that you're trying to pour out here is absolute dog shit.
Look at the screen right now. I've played better looking mobile games. I'm not joking. Like, bro.
If that's the case, then fucking brain outlet, then increase the quality of the video. Do it.
Like, don't get me wrong. The cutscenes and the cinematics, they look nice. But every single clip of gameplay that they showed looks terrible. This looks horrendous. I'd rather play Redfall.
I found new content. Chat, help me. I gotta grab some water. Oh, I gotta get this taste out of my mouth. I'm not touching Redfall. Kiss my ass, chat. Kiss my ass.
Like, look at this, bro. Now this is PlayStation quality right here. This is definitely a PlayStation game. Terrible.
Please save my younger sister.
Wait right here.
Ooh, no. Back that
Look
up.
at the screen,
Back
bro.
that up, buddy. Gee, I wonder why it looks so bad out, you fucking brain outlet. This has to be Harmon Smith's fucking cousin. They have to be related. There's no way in hell you're this stupid.
Look at the screen, bro. Look at the screen. Now I know I have it in like 480p. But look at the screen. Do I need to say more? Do I need
Censor, what do you talk about going back?
to say more?
I can't believe the angel is here. The survivors will sometimes ask Eve for help.
Please save my other.
Bro.
Bro.
People are really going to buy this game.
Yeah, they are. Just like you brought Redfall.
You guys are getting scammed. Do not buy this game. It's literally a thirst trap. Like, don't buy it, bro.
Sister, wait right
Can y'all come up with something better? Fuck, y'all are boring.
Their requests will often lead her to the wasteland and the Great Desert. This place has been overrun by Naytibas and malfunctioning machines and robots. A supply camp in a place like this? You'll occasionally find supply stations set up by previous airborne squads.
How's that shit internet? Huh, buddy? How's that Walmart connection going for you? God damn, imagine exposing yourself like that. Holy fuck.
At each camp, Eve can purchase various consumable items, acquire new skills, upgrade equipment, and more. She can also take a well-deserved break to restore her health. Eve will often...
This game looks boring. Let me know in the comments what looks fun about this game. Let me know why you guys want to play this game.
I'm gonna do it, chat. I'm gonna do it.
Because I don't see it. I don't. Basic combat, outdated graphics, like... I don't understand the hype for this game. Let me know in the comments what's so good about this game, because I don't see it.
Honor people in need, and other non-human beings who may need her help.
Request your assistance.
Whether to assist or ignore them is entirely up to the player. On her journey to defeat the Elder Naytiba, Eve will sometimes encounter hostile survivors. Or something worse.
Eve, what are you going to do after you defeat the Alpha Naytiba?
All airborne squad members exist for one sole purpose.
You mean the extinction of all Naytibas, right?
You know, I gotta say something real quickly. It's not referring to the video. Well, it's semi-referring to the video. But, Eve's hair physics on here look fucking great, though. I gotta give it to a shift up on that one. The way her hair flows and the way she moves with it, too. Magnifico.
To think that the point of your existence is to snuff out another species. It is not an easy fight.
It's fine. I can do this alone.
It won't be easy.
Angel, that's the unofficial name for members of the Eve Airborne Squad.
I can feel the hatred, but I cannot feel the source.
I will find it, and I will make it pay.
Open it! It's windy!
Don't know if that's copyrighted. Do not know if that's copyrighted.
Game. People are excited for this game.
Yes, they are.
I mean, we all know the only reason why people like this game or even care about it is because
yeah, I like it because of the enemies, the combat, the characters. Come on, get on with it.
that's the only reason. You know? That's the only reason why people even
Not really.
acknowledge this game. And you know, it's because they're PlayStation gamers. They have never talked to a woman in their life before. They've never talked to a girl, so they have to get all hyped for these digital girls. Oh,
No, don't go
it's
after
so
him.
cringe, bro.
Don't
This game
go
is
after him.
terrible.
Don't. Leave him alone,
And like I
chat.
said, I can't wait for it to flop.
Do not harass him.
This game is going to be the biggest scam of all time. It's a scam. The gameplay
If I
looks
see you in the
horrendous.
comment section harassing
Looks
this
terrible.
man, I'm going to ban you from the channel.
It looks like a
I mean it.
Nintendo Switch game.
No, no. Do not be harassing this dude because he's his dumbass take. Do not do that. Or help me God, I will ban you. Don't fucking try me.
It's terrible, horrible. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good day and a good night, and I love you guys. Peace.
All right. So let's go ahead and move on to Twitter. It's okay. Trust me, guys. It's still about Stellar Blade. Don't worry about it. Okay. We're gonna be talking about Reforge.
Hit heal and she didn't heal. Heal, girl. I hit heal and she didn't heal. Heal, girl. I hit heal twice and she wouldn't freaking heal. Why would she not? It's still doing that thing. I hit.
It's doing that thing when you should be dodging. Oh no, Fiery, I'm just saying it, don't harass these people. That ain't right. And I know people like Riri over here will see that like, oh, Gary's encouraging harassment. Oh, hi, Boomy. You already missed the rest of it.
Heal twice. I was like, I was not doing anything else and she would not heal. I had one left. That was so weird. I promise you, I hit up on the D-pad 2 different times. It's still doing that weird thing where like it just doesn't accept your input. She just stood there.
While the character's getting hit, they're not going to do the action that you're... Oh my god, Reforge. Well, you're getting hit. Of course she's not going to fucking heal. You absolute twat waffle.
I was only doing a little sidestep. You should be able to heal right after a sidestep. Heal is slow? She didn't even try. She didn't even pull her hand out.
Who knows, Banana? Who knows?
It's not like she tried and she got interrupted. She just stood there.
Bro, yes, she did. She was getting wailed on. The fuck do you mean? Exactly, censored. Exactly.
I was like, I was literally hitting it. She just wasn't doing it. I mean, I'll admit I'm out of practice, but goodness gracious. I don't understand how you're supposed to...
Ah, there we go. We finally admit we have skill issues. Finally decide to admit it, huh? At least you're fucking aware of it. I'll give you kudo points for that.
To dodge that, they don't let you hit anything. That's a stun lock. I couldn't do anything.
Yes, you could have. Holy fucking shit. You could have blocked it. You could have dodged it. You could have done anything there except take it in the ass right there. You could have done anything. You know what? I've got an idea for an emote, chat. So for the people that do have memberships here and stuff, I have an idea. And I kind of love this idea. It's kind of a good one. I should really make a emote that's kind of relating to skill issue as an emote for people to use. I think that's what I need to do for my next emote for the members. Oh, yeah, mind you, if you are a member, you have specific emotes tied to it. So, yeah, when I live stream, yeah, you could just spam those, you know. Anyway, back to Mr. Skill Issues. Jump!
I don't understand
Dodge!
at all. I'm hitting dodge on those.
Look at... I'm spamming dodge on there. Not every single attack he just threw at you involves a fucking dodge. Bro. Nope, not right now, right there. Okay, chat. When you see an attack like that coming at you, what is your first thought? Either dodge out of the way, or either if it's me, when I'm playing what I would be playing these type of games, it's either I run straight forward and jump over it, and then I know the next move he's going to do those little spammy attacks, the little lightning bulbs, the beep, 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 and then I would just start dodging and then start going for him. Holy fucking skill issue. That's not a bad idea, Censored.
I don't understand at all. I'm hitting dodge on those. She's not doing the things that I'm telling her to do. I promise you, I'm hitting dodge.
Bro, are you a Kingdom Hearts player? Do you only know how to block? Bro.
Yeah, there's still some issues with input.
I don't think there's problems with input problems. I think it's a skill issue, buddy. Because if that was the case, where was it? Right there. If there was an input problem, you would not have been able to dodge that. You blocked, not dodge, but block it. I'll give you a compliment. You blocked that nicely. Okay, Reforge? There's not an input problem. There's a skill issue problem.
They have not fixed that completely. There are times where she doesn't heal, she doesn't move. It's like I'm not pressing the button. It's so weird. It's not even input delay. It's like it quite literally does not register your input. It's super weird. I honestly feel like it's happening more now than it did in the demo. Everybody said that they fixed it. I'm like, it's still 100% ignoring my...
I'm going to be completely honest with you, G. It didn't look like a parry. It kind of looked like he blocked it. Like he just flat out just blocked it. Because a parry would have just straight up like the weapon stayed still, basically. Like a block. Not like a parry where you would just move your thing just to knock it out of the way. You see what I mean? It's kind of weird like that.
Input sometimes. Digital Foundry noted a latency issue with input. They said that they patched it. They said day one there would be a patch that would fix that. No way. It's still happening. She just stands there. It's like, I know for a fact on some of those, it's like, I know I'm hitting the button and she doesn't even try. It's not like when I'm late on a block or early on a dodge, that's my fault. It's like, okay, I mistimed it. But when she just literally stands there, it's like, heal, like I'm hitting up on the thing, and she just won't do it. I'm like, okay, I can only play the game if you do what I tell you to. Like, she's standing still, I hit up on the D-pad, and she did not even attempt to heal. She just stood there. Yeah, it 100% is still happening. It happened a lot in that fight. It really did. There were times where I was playing poorly and misjudging things because...
Oh, now we're admitting it now, Reforge. Now we're admitting it. Now we're not... You're contradicting yourself again. Now you're saying it's the game's fault, but no. Previously you were saying it was the game's fault, but now you're saying it's your skill issue. It can't be both, Reforge. It can't. You got to pick one, especially when it comes to these games. Because if you start focusing on the game, it's being the game's fault, then you're going to constantly lose. But if you start focusing on yourself, like, what am I doing wrong? What can I do to improve myself? Then you'll start winning the game. Holy fuck.
I'm out of practice because I've been playing Ronin and then I've been playing Tales of Kyncera. But with this game, it's like it 100% is still ignoring my input sometimes. And it's at the weirdest times. It's like I wasn't even doing anything the one time. I was just standing there trying to heal. It's like I wasn't trying to like animation cancel or interrupt. It's like I'm just literally standing still. That shouldn't be an issue. I get sometimes if you're doing a bunch of different things, sometimes an input will get dropped.
But that's the thing. You were standing still and the enemy was hitting you. Of course you're not going to heal, Reforge. No. For the rest of this little clip that I'm going to be talking about Reforge, I'm going to be calling him DSP. Dark Side Pony.
The chaos, but it's like I'm literally standing still, bro. Or I have just maybe maybe did like a slight one step, because you can do like the one step where she like steps to the right on a dodge. That'll flop. I don't think it's gonna flop. I just think they still need combo attack power level 2 or higher, increases attack of combo attacks 2 or higher. I think they still need to figure out what's going on and why that's happening, because it totally is. Voice cue for parrying. It's not even that I'm missing the cues. It's that she doesn't do the thing I tell her to do. Like, you can tell when a game is ignoring your inputs. You can sense it. You're like,
Dark Side Pony. You really need to get your shit together. You really do. Because it's not the game's fault. Again, it's your fault for not paying attention to the obvious things that are happening. The enemy is hitting you, preventing you from doing the animation of healing yourself. What are you on, dude?
Like, shit's not, the game's not doing what I said to do. It's not like when you mistime a parry or a dodge, you can see your character attempt to do the thing and then they get smacked, right? Or you do it way early or you do it late. Either direction, whether you do it early or late, you can sense, you see your character attempt to do the thing. I'm telling you, there are times where it's just the game just flat out ignores your inputs. It's like I don't know what's going on, but
and people listen to this man's freaking reviews. This is what scares me. People actually listen to him review games. But once people start to pick up on little things like this,
yeah, if I'm late on a dodge, you would see the character attempt to do it, and there are times where she literally just stands there. They told us it was the most complete and polished game. I mean, a game being complete and polished doesn't mean it might not have little issues here and there. Like,
no, we're playing that again. Hold on.
Polish doesn't mean it might not have little I mean, a game being complete and polished doesn't mean it might not have little issues here and there. Like,
no, that does not what it means. That does not what it means. It means it's perfected. There's no flaws or anything. There's obvious fucking flaws if you're bitching and complaining about it, Reforge, or I should say Dark Side Pony.
Like, I'm not going to take a bunch of points off for having issues with, some input issues. I think that's like, a common thing. What is this? Oh, that's a common thing in games to have, you know, some minor issues with input or other things like that. I don't think that's a reason to be like, oh, the game isn't polished and it's bad. I mean, I think the game does run and look beautiful. I think that was.
Chad, he is a wonder. He is a wonder.
But on the second swing, she didn't even try to pull it. Yeah, like right there, it just totally.
Hold on. Chat, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. He finished up an animation. And the enemy
yeah, like
responded.
right there, it just totally on the second swing.
Oh my God, he's a Kingdom Hearts player. He is a Kingdom Hearts player. He thinks just spamming the attack and blocking is just going to save his ass. Chat, help me with this one. Oh my God.
Now, if that's a stun lock, it's a stun lock. But on the second swing, she didn't even try to pull her sword up. Like, I saw it coming. It did it there again, too. Right there again. She's... Play it back. Did she even attempt to bring the sword up?
How could she? Was she getting hit, Reforge? Don't you rage
Hang
quit.
on a second.
Don't you rage quit. Okay, he's checking
I
for
have the
update.
current version.
I really thought he was going to rage quit. I was going to die of laughter if he did. No, he's up in his fee-fees. Maybe he was going to rage quit. Maybe.
I don't understand. I'm telling you, it feels worse in the demo. She's just not pulling the sword up. Is it just a flat-out stun lock? If they hit you once, can you not do anything? You can't stop the follow-up? It's just automatically going to hit you? That doesn't seem normal.
The fuck do you mean it's not normal? If an enemy's going to hit you, of course your character's going to react to being hit. The fuck do you mean?
It's a Kirk skill issue? So if you miss the first swing, you can't try to block the second swing. You just get hit by both? Is that how these guys work?
Yes! Oh my God. Reforge. If any other character got hit by something, of course they're not going to react in time from being hit. It's just how Dark Souls is. If you fought the first boss in Dark Souls 3, if it hits you with a 1-2 combo piece, you're not going to react in time to fucking fight against it. What are you smoking, dude?
Okay, so you should see her right hand come up if she attempts to block. Oh no, it's a flat-out stun.
Yeah, if you don't dodge or block, yeah, guess what?
Okay, so no, if he hits you with that first one, it's a flat-out stun. She almost hobbles over and she can't pull the sword up.
Spec, he probably doesn't. He probably freaking doesn't.
So that is a bit of a stun lock. I thought she just wasn't responding. Okay, hang on. Yeah, that's a stun lock.
Yeah, no shit.
Lock. Yeah, it's a stun lock. So if they get you with that first one, you can't pull your sword up. You are gonna, maybe you can dodge out of it. I'll try to dodge out of it the next time it happens. Oh, I have the wrong thing equipped. Hang on. It's a total stun lock. They stagger you and you can't do anything. You cannot cancel out of stagger animations. You'll get used to it. Can you dodge out of it, or you just basically get hit twice? Is that how it works?
Experiment with it. Quit asking. Experiment with it. What is your problem? Dude, I know you're trying to be entertaining, but experiment with it. Find out what's comfortable for you. Oh, God help me, chat. I'm going to lose my mind.
I see people putting this game. I see a lot of people putting this game on easy really quickly, dude. Managing a group is still brutal.
No, it's not. I could do it on Dark Souls 3, no problem. Not going hacking slash on your opponents like crazy is not going to help you win. Holy shit.
It's freaking brutal, dude. They don't hold back. They're like, you just beat one boss. Buckle the frick up. Jiminy Christmas.
All right. Let's talk about MBG.
In the end, look, I've talked to you guys about having these like connections with video game publishers, and it's always weird to me. This could be my greatest downfall in the end. It might be. And this is why I always express how grateful I am for you guys. You know?
Get on with
I
it.
really mean that, because it's like, dude, I see what goes on in this industry, in the influencer circle. And it's like, everybody is just so okay with working with publishers, working with these companies where it's like, I'm sorry, but if you didn't pay money out of your pocket like everybody else and experience this product like the actual real life consumer that has zero connection to a publisher, I can't not see it as tainted. You know?
Oh, this is Rich coming from the PlayStation fanboy. This is real fucking rich. Oh, are you mad people are getting early copies of it? Are your fifis hurt? What a fucking joke.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just something is just off here. I'm not saying it can't serve its purpose, but it's another reason why it's like, I don't give a fuck about reviews.
That kitty's, that is a cute kitty. That is a cute kitty.
Dude. Like, I can't, how can I give a shit about reviews? It's like, oh yeah, look at the Stellar Blade reviews. By the way, I got a comment yesterday on my stream, because we talked about Stellar Blade reviews, where somebody was like, oh, yeah, when a PlayStation...
What do you mean by that, Dat? Because I did do a video on him yesterday.
game gets like an 80 or an 82 on Metacritic. It's a great game. It's an awesome game. When Xbox gets an 80 on a Metacritic, it's a piece of shit. And I'm like, I didn't fucking say that. Like, why are you leaving that comment here?
You've said it before. Yes, you fucking have. MBG, there's so many streams where I can't remember. There was one stream where he shat on where the game got like an 80 and he says, oh, it's not a 90.
Like, I've never said that. I was like, dude, please point me in the direction where I called an Xbox game that got an 80-something on Metacritic a trash game. Please find that and bring it to me. I'll wait, because you won't, because that doesn't exist. It's like, if you're directing that towards like people who are actually saying that, then direct it towards them, not me.
I would, but I'm going to be frankly honest. I don't got a time to go through all your shitty little streams.
Shit pisses me off. I'm triggered. Damn it. He's definitely talking about Starfield, but I never called Starfield trash, dude. I said the opposite. I straight up, you guys know.
Come with me and we'll see a world of make-believe. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Too much fucking trash to go through. I ain't got time for it. I'm not a trash panda today.
And no one will tell you this because they don't give a fuck. But I'll tell you. That's why I'm glad you're here listening. I'll tell you. I was rooting for Starfield. I didn't give a shit about it, but I said, yo, this game's probably going to be huge. Look at it. It's like, to me, it really looks like it's going to be like a 9 out of 10 game. You know? Like, it's going to be big. That's what I said. Nobody cared. I mean, some of you guys cared. Meanwhile, Stephen Leon in the in the fucking chat, it's space trash. Okay. Stephen, maybe he was talking to you, bro. That's funny. The worst thing I've said about Starfield, by the way, is a couple months after it came out and it became clear that like there were more problems with it than people may have realized. The worst thing I said about it is it just definitely didn't live up to the hype. You know, like it definitely didn't do what it was supposed to do.
See, that's why I'm not so hard on MBG, because it's true. He's not as hard on the Xbox games as he used to be. He's not as bad as like Reforge Game or JTech. No, MBG is like he's okay, but you're kind of teetering there. But you're okay. You're okay, dude.
But I guess that makes me a hater. Anyway, I was just going on this little side tangent here. I don't quite know how I got to this, and I apologize, Supremacy 101, because I feel like it has nothing to do with your super chat, but you somehow got me going in this direction. Where it's just like, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with reviewers or people reviewing, but I can't get behind it, man. Like, I can't. I can't bring myself. I just can't do it. I can't bring myself to work with publishers and just be like, hey guys, let me tell you what I think of this game. Like, I just feel like I should be doing it the way you guys are doing it.
Well, no, because in order for you to grow MBG, you need that early advantage. But like I say, when I get like review copies of games, like an indie dev comes to me and says like, hey man, we would love for you to, play our game and review it. And I'm just like, okay, you guys don't have to pay me or anything. Just the only thing I have as a as a rule is allow me to be honest with my audience. Allow me to be brutal, but not difficult. Like, no. The correct term I should be using is critical, never difficult. Because I love being critical, but I sure as hell don't like being difficult. That's my motto.
Like, that just feels right to me, where it's like, you guys are expected to pay $60, $70 a pop for your games, or however much they cost. In the case of Helldivers, like $40. And it's like, that's what I should do too. And I should play it at the same time. And I should just give my thoughts. And I
do it before the release. Give your opinions on them. Help your audience navigate through this, saying, look, guys, I played this game. I didn't spend any money, and I got a free review copy from Sony. I don't think this game is worth the price tag that they're, saying, Yeah, it's $60, but it's not worth it. I'm sorry, guys. I can't get behind this. Just do that for your audience members. That's what I do for my audience members, MBG. Nobody would hate you for that. I would be the first motherfucker to defend you, saying that MBG took this as a way to get a review out early and be honest with the people, to be honest with his subscribers. That's all he wanted to do. There's nothing wrong with MBG. I would be dying on that fucking hill for him.
guess I'm just saying, like, I'd much rather, I'm not a review channel. People don't come to me for reviews, but I guess I'm just saying, for me personally, I feel I've always felt more comfortable of just experiencing the games as you guys are experiencing them, and basically just getting together and talking about them like we would if we were just like going out to a bar or to a restaurant or something, just chilling and hanging out and talking about a game that we're playing. To me, that's what I feel most comfortable doing. And again, I have no idea.
You could do that regardless, even if you play the game before them. Jesus Christ, MBG. Alright, so there is one MBG video I am going to save for a video. I'm not going to show y'all because, you know, we got to save that. We got to save that secret sauce. Okay? Alright.
Rockstar.
So we're going to do a nice little short video. Okay? This dude right here thinks that Rockstar is not going to release a PC version of GTA 6. But you won't believe why.
Won't sell a PC version of GTA 6 because PC gamers are cheap. With a long...
I mean, yeah, we are. But GTA 6 is big. You don't think people are not going to buy it? You're fucking out of your mind. But now, if the rumors that supposedly they're going to crank it to $120, fucking Rockstar could go eat fucking rocks.
Awaited trailer for Grand Theft Auto 6 dropped. Many PC gamers were ticked off that Rockstar had said that they're only launching on the PS5 and Xbox consoles.
Who was ticked off exactly? Who was angry about that? Like they didn't do this with GTA 5? Like this is the norm? Hello? Brain outlet? Hello? Do we have any connection up there? Hello? Hey, what's up, Power? How you doing, man?
With many wondering how much Sony must be paying them to keep them away from the greatest gaming platform ever created.
If that was the case, why would they allow that on Xbox? Sony's not competing with PC. They're competing with Xbox. Well, not even competing at this point. But I mean, let's be honest here for a quick second, chat. If Sony was to do that, do you think even Sony would have the fucking money to do that? To keep it off of Xbox? Much less PC?
The computer. But it turns out it's actually because PC gamers won't pay them. A new study came out showing that PC gamers are incredibly cheap. A large majority think that game prices are way too high. And so
thank you. They are, dude. They are extremely too high.
So 64% of PC games aren't purchased at full price. Only a third of games get the devs the full amount of money, 32% are purchased at a discount, and another third are obtained for free through...
But GTA is a new game. That's a whole fucking pool. Hold on. No, we're bringing that back up. Hold on. This right here, okay, is 1/3 of the market right there, okay? When a new game releases, okay, people are interested and they're going to buy it at full price. When there's a Steam discount going on, people are going to buy it. And then when the Epic Game Store or one of those Blue Moon times that Steam has a free game released, people are going to get it for free. Huh. Well then.
Free through various means. GTA 5.
Oh, hell yeah, they will lose money. Are you kidding me? Do you know how many RPG servers are on the fucking GTA 5 that are PC exclusive? They would be losing a lot of money.
It broke multiple sales records when it launched 10 years ago, and GTA 6 is looking to be an even bigger launch than that. So in order to maximize their sales and break another 7 world record...
No, they're still going to bring it to PC. Fuck, I thought Reforged was annoying. All right, back to Stellar Blade. Let's go to Inside Gaming.
Welcome to Inside Games, the only gaming news show brave enough to be excited for a video game with a hot babe in it.
That's right, Bruce. We're throwing our chips down. Games need a little less woke and a little more.
Are you guys happy with that edit? Are you happy with yourselves? Look at the face. Look at his face. That's a man who's so proud of himself for doing that. For doing that type of edit. Look at that face.
I've had a lot of coffee this morning.
Also, we're being sarcastic, guys. Stellar Blade launches on April 26th, and let's be honest, it's not really that complicated to see what's going on here. And yet, the presence of certain digital curves have thrown people into an absolute frenzy.
Yeah, it just takes one crude scrawling on a cave wall, and people start banging their fists on the ground. The always simmering and always rational culture warriors have a thing or two to say about Stellar Blade, ranging from accusations of censorship to just kind of outright paranoia, accusing media outlets of a coordinated conspiracy to defame the game.
We've seen that plenty for Tenga, many others, and I've covered it a little bit. There's proof of censorship. Even Sony has came out and said that they did censor thing, that they replaced the word hard with crime. And now it's even a worser fucking... I'm not even going to comment.
Wow. All right, people on the internet are up to their old tricks and inventing reasons to be mad about games yet again, and that's what we're talking about right now.
Yeah, a little bit. We'll cover all the E-drama later, though. First, we got to hear from those journalists.
Yes. The much-needed PS5 exclusive has been reviewed, and so far reviews for Stellar Blade have been solid. It's got an 82 on Metacritic and an 83.
With very impressive strength, offers a fast-paced action combat getting a lot of lately, so what could go wrong? Well, it's the gaming industry, so there's always going to be drama of some kind.
For starters, there's apparently a racial slur in the game, or actually an allusion to one that immediately drew attention.
Oh, sounds like we're going to need all our bravery for this one. So we'll cover the incident in full right after a quick word from today's sponsor, Factor. Today's episode of
Fuck off.
Chef-crafted
I don't give a
1,800 calories
shit.
into my diet plan. 50% off your
Keep it
next
to yourself.
which looks like the phrase hard R when they're right next to each other.
Yeah, I mean, very weird. As various outlets noted, the hard graffiti appears in various spots throughout the game, not only here.
No shit.
And Sony told IGN that it was unintentional and will be fixed in the game's day one patch. I think it already is.
Yeah. The public won't even see it. And this is a, developer in a foreign country. The hard R thing is very specific to North American English, so... Yeah, it's kind of funny. Anyway, developer Shift Up already addressed it in a statement, saying the placement of the two graphics near each other in Stellar Blade resulted in an unintentional, objectionable phrase. Adding Shift Up had no intention of creating offensive artwork and will be replacing the graffiti for the day one patch.
I mean, it all seems perfectly reasonable, provided you aren't convinced that all games writers have formed a shadowy liberal cabal to shape the form of all Western media. If you don't believe that, you should be okay.
But they literally have. Literally, they lost their fucking shit when they... Oh my god. They literally attacked people for enjoying how Eve looked. Are you fucking kidding me, bald one over here? They literally think that having the clapping of the cheeks with a bear is okay. But for me to have the googly eyes at Eve's posterior is a terrible idea. They call themselves... I'm not surprised. These are from fucking IGN. God, these people suck ass.
And that cabal may be motivated by a deep-seated hatred of heterosexual male gamers.
They hate us, Bruce. They want to kill us.
I don't know if...
They don't want to kill us. They want to suppress us.
That's actually true, Lawrence. I'm not sure.
Well, it just depends. Looking at a gaff like this, who could think anything else, Bruce?
I mean... There are other simpler explanations. Luckily, we are in the air quotes good company coming to a rational conclusion like that. Former Blizzard dev Mark Kern, who has never met drama he didn't like, claimed that journalists were just being big babies.
I guess. No, I mean, it happens.
Yeah, that article I covered. Hey, power. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. Member for 6 months. God damn, man. It's been a long time.
Sometimes. Anyway, on X, he posted, hard R in the screenshot is so random and only a milquetoast gaming journalist could have been so offended as to demand Sony take it down.
Kern also claimed that it was a coordinated attack done to gin up controversy for the game.
Yo, that's right, though. Fucking IGN Kotaku over here. And you know what? I just remembered. I gotta say it, Powers. Welcome to the family, Power. Anyway. But yeah, yo, oh my god. IGN and Otaku had this shit up so fucking fast. They had it up so fucking fast. Not even a solid second after that post was made by that original person, that those guys' fucking articles popped up like that. to just say that, oh, it was not a coordinated, it wasn't coordinated, would be fucking a coincidence, okay? It would not be a coincidence. Coincidence? I think not.
The evidence? Coincidental timing. And the sheer impossibility that a career writer could knock out a blog article in 28 minutes.
Okay, man, I don't know. I have written blog articles way faster than that. I'll say that. I've written 4-page scripts of Inside Gaming in like 30 minutes. It just depends on how much
You're full of shit. You are full of shit.
Coffee you've had. Anyway, don't discount the number of words a writer can knock out when they're in a groove.
That's what they do. They write. Meanwhile, there's also been some mild grousing about the skimpy outfits worn by Eve, the game's main character in Stellar Blade.
Kern, for his part, is a big fan of tiny outfits, called for his followers to support the game to show the world that men still love boobs, because that's, I guess, a lesson everyone has to relearn.
Bro, Power, I'm going to be looking out for Mrs. Sterling's review of this game if she even does it. Oh my God. She's going to be freaking out.
I thought we just took that on faith every day the sun came up.
Yeah, I think we do. Then again, there are already plenty of new games with prominent displays of memories, right?
Yeah, and somehow this topic keeps coming up, even though the video game titties have never been, more pleasant. There have been other games recently, like you said, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, and even the first build of Hades 2.
Honestly, it kind of feels like a tempest in a teapot. Obviously, Eve from Stellar Blade wears skimpy outfits, but it feels like some people are just getting worked up over a controversy that has not really happened yet.
Yeah.
I swear to God, these people live in a bubble of their own. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see the problem. What's the problem again? Morons.
It's the assumption that people are mad about it, and then
yeah, exactly.
people are carrying on.
He is putting words in his mouth.
As though it did happen, even though everyone seems chill. Speaking of, here's a little microcosm example. Just in the past few days, the reactionary crowd found what they thought was unassailable proof that some of the outfits in Stellar Blade have been censored.
I knew it, Lawrence. I told you. I knew it. I knew it. Meanwhile, looks like Shift Up is adding a new Game Plus mode that will be harder and have lots more outfits. So the outfit variants are likely part of the free content that the game's developer is already adding before launch.
Or is it? Maybe. It's interesting to see folks kind of check each other, and this has become a weird knife fight on the internet about whether or not that one onesie has gotten skimpier or not. So, I don't know. Does all this seem a little silly? Gosh. I don't know. Maybe like a lot of people are buying into a narrative that doesn't show a lot of real-world evidence of actually existing.
All right.
They just showed you evidence. And fucking Sony is notorious for this type of censor. The fuck do you mean? How do these people have audience members again? Chat? How do these people have an audience members for being this fucking dumb? No, that's what people like. People like dumb people.
All right, don't worry. Kern has done the mental gymnastics for you, so you don't have to actually think for yourself, all right? It's not that the controversy never really happened. It's that games journalists are lying and revising history to erase the fact that they really wanted Stellar Blade to fail.
People don't...
No. That is like, oh my God. How do these people not get covered in videos? Then they wonder why journalists don't get fucking, aren't getting any respect.
Don't care that much. I don't know. I mean, some people do, obviously, but gosh, to everyone else, it's a titty game, and that's cool. Internet's gonna internet, I guess. People tell each other stories.
I mean, meanwhile, Lawrence, you and I are gonna just play Stellar Blade and enjoy it. I played the demo. I really liked it. Also, it was really cool to see the outfits. She was super hot and sexy, and there were some super hot and sexy dudes. So, like, I'm in. Let's do it.
Not that complicated, is it?
Yeah, I know.
You and I are going to be like high-fiving and looking at titties do this while other dudes are zooming and enhancing and like counting pixels. Okay. And I guess on that note, hey, guess what? We've slipped into assuming what other people are doing and gotten smug about it. So
yeah, you've done a lot of assuming there. Or revisionist.
Right.
I'm excited for Stellar Blade because I like character action games, love Bayonetta. I think it's I don't mind staring at ass. But I want to comment more about the meta of this story because it's really difficult these days to draw the line between news and muck raising. Ideally, we put all the info out there and let
No, you
the
didn't.
intelligent viewer decide
No,
for
you
yourself what's
fucking
reasonable.
didn't.
But there are people that have successfully, basically manipulated that behavior. And in this case, I don't want to give him ammunition because he'll just take it back to his Twitter feed and use it as victimization evidence. But it's pretty clear that there's a tactic of manipulating news reporting and even just manipulating people's engagement to get in front of eyeballs. So I'm mindful of that here.
Isn't that what you guys are doing? Like, really? You're going to criticize them for that, but you guys do the same fucking bullshit? Try again.
And I don't want to make the decision for you about what should be or shouldn't be included in a story. So it's an ongoing process, and I don't think we can say with precision where the line should be for every story. We just write it like it is, and in this case, it seemed noteworthy because I've seen people asking what the controversy about Stellar Blade is. The honest answer is there's not really one, but we have to cover what appears to be one for the sake of answering that story, or that question, I should say. So that's kind of long-winded. I only put that entire disclosure in there because this subject bounces off culture war stuff, and boy do the wasps come out and find any one thing they can get you on. So they've already done that and whatever. The good news is, by reporting on this, though, Bruce, we put out the honeypot.
Oh, no.
I know you're going to get busy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'll be...
The absolute fucking sludge that comes out of their mouth. Just honestly, just... Ooh. Oh, my God. I'm actually stupefied by these two. No cap. I'm actually stupefied.
Banning people over and over and over in the comments. I can't. If I see woke anywhere in any comment, they're gone.
even in like a good way or a neutral way.
No. If it's in a neutral way, if they're talking about the word woke, I'm totally
wow.
fine.
I just woke up to an Inside Games video that I can't wait to watch.
That's okay. That's all right. If they say go woke, go broke, they're gone. That's it. I'm done.
Yeah. Sorry for the long-winded explanation, but I don't know. Game seems rad, and I feel like sometimes we have to clarify what we do here and why, because it's getting messy out there.
Also, Lawrence, you wrote, it's possible to love tits and also respect.
Yep, I think I've had enough brain rot today. Well, from those two, I should say. All right, chat. Let's see what Harmon's up to. Let's go have fun with Harmon. Jesus Christ. He's still on it. He is still... Ooh, here we go, chat. We got a little more content.
It's interesting how everyone else was crying about Stellar Blade at a time while I was enjoying Princess Peach Showtime. You know, to this day,
You were still crying about Stellar Blade too, buddy. Still are to this day. Especially about Baldur's Gate 3, Elden Ring. The list goes on.
probably go back and play through it casually throughout the year, but there is no denying at this point that Princess Peach Showtime is the best game so far of 2024.
No, the fuck it's not. Not even close, Harmon. See, Harmon, the next Nintendo Switch exclusive that comes out, you're gonna forget about Princess, what was it? Princess Peach's fucking whatever the fuck Showtime it's called. Whatever the fuck it's called. You're gonna forget about it. Just like your little hamster brain likes to.
It's better than Helldivers 2. It's better than Pow World. It's better than Baldur's Gate 3. What isn't better than Baldur's Gate 3? You know, like a monkey could have more fun with the shit I took this morning, you know, poking it with a stick, than you could have with Baldur's Gate 3. But
I could play fucking Princess Peach Showtime on my PC, Harmon. I thought you said it couldn't run on PC. Uh-oh. I don't think Harmon's ever seen 15 frames before in his life. Probably why his eyes are fucked up. Either one.
I digress, right? Princess Peach Showtime is fantastic. And right now, there seems to be this very stubborn refusal from the gaming community to acknowledge.
Stubborn refusal to acknowledge it. You sound like a fucking nerd that needs to be shoved into a locker.
Right. You know, people are saying that I've stopped talking about the game, and the reason being that is that, like, I've done everything in it. You know, like there are collectibles. There are.
Oh, you've done everything in it, but I thought there was plenty of stuff to do, Harmon. Uh-oh. Nintendo fanboys getting burnt out. Uh-oh. That's how it starts.
Things to do in the game. You know, there are challenges, right? The game is still a lot of fun.
Oh, I'll bet. Censored, I bet. I'll bet you he fucking does.
But at the end of the day, you know, I want to move on. I want to play other things. You know, just like I did with Tears of the Kingdom and Mario Wonder. You know, I loved those games, but it's time to move on to the next thing. You know, Princess.
Isn't this the same shit that he fucking insults everybody with? It's time to move on and play with a different thing. Aren't you gonna say it's irrelevant? If I'm pronouncing it correctly. Isn't that what you say about other games? Is your precious Princess Peach about to be irrelevant? It's not about being in the news cycle anymore? Harmon? Got a problem with that, buddy? Probably can't because it's
Showtime.
Princess Peach Showtime. Princess Peach Showtime.
Has come and gone for me, but there is no denying that.
There is no denying that Princess Peach has been fantastic, and actually, I'm trying my hardest to do an impression of him, but it's just so fucking annoying.
That this game is spectacular, and rather embarrassingly, it feels like the gaming community is doing this thing where they're just like, oh, I knew Princess Peach Showtime would fail. Oh, I knew a game with a female lead wouldn't succeed. Oh, I'm so excited for Stellar Blade. Like
nobody fucking cares. Nobody fucking cared. Everybody saw the game. Oh, look, it's pretty cool. Then put it down, and then they saw Stellar Blade. Like, yeah, we got some great ass.
People were really desperate to downplay this game from the moment it was revealed, right? You know, remember when
nobody fucking cared. Nobody fucking cared. Everybody saw it. Oh, cool. We're okay. It's gonna be a nice little fling game. That's it. Even Arlo, one of the big Nintendo people that I follow, didn't care about the game much.
Back when people were calling it a minigame collection and like Mario Wonder just like a...
Oh yeah, no, Dragon, he didn't play it. Sure as fuck he didn't play it. I'm going to bet money, I'm going to bet $100 that he did not play it.
The last game on Switch ever, you know, remember that period where they were trying to say that like the Thousand Year Door was going to be like releasing on the Switch 2 or something? Like, they were, like, working overtime to downplay this game, right?
Who? Harmon, who?
And now that it's out, like, people really, really want to pretend it doesn't exist. But I just want to remind everyone, it outsold Dragon's Dogma 2. You know, it outsold Rise of the Ronin. You know, people like me are calling it, like, a really underrated gem. And I think...
Who fucking cares? It outsold those games. Nobody fucking cares except for your oily, Down syndrome, troll-looking, fucking my precious Switch, four-eyed freakazoid over here. You are the only person that fucking cares.
Think, you know, individuals like Arlo, you know, the literal Muppet with a hand up his ass, right?
That's coming a lot from you, especially Nintendo with a hand up your ass. You're the perfect talking puppet for them.
Like, I think people like Arlo are doing the game a very big disservice by calling it mid. Like, specifically saying that the level segments are not fun.
They're mid. They're mid. They're boring. Fucking mid.
Because that is objectively not true. I have gone through like a lot of the stages several times now. You know, particularly like the Sword Fighter one.
Oh yeah, I like easy mode games. It's such hardcore. God, I can't play Nintendo Switch games anymore except for Shin Megami Tensei 5. I don't feel like I'm being challenged at all.
I have like really...
All right, let's load it down to 1.5. Let's torture chat for a little bit.
Really gotten to play the game a lot. And It couldn't be more obvious to me that the game is very well designed.
Very well designed. Oh my god, fucking help me. Very well designed. That shit is held by cardboard. Yeah, ain't that the freaking truth censored? Oh yeah, Power? Yeah, the new what DLC that's coming out for it? Hell yeah, I am. I ain't gonna buy it on the Nintendo Switch. Fuck that. I'll buy it on my freaking PC so I can play it on my Steam Deck. Hey Harmon, yeah, thanks for your exclusive, buddy.
Very entertaining and does have a lot of replay value.
No, it doesn't. It does not. You're contradicting yourself now, Harmon. You said earlier that it did, but now, no, earlier you said it didn't, but now you're saying it does. You're contradicting yourself.
Concern going into the game was that, like, I'm not sure how much mileage I'll get out of replaying this, but
you just contradicted yourself again. Oh my fucking god. I don't know how much replay value I'm gonna get out of this. You are the fucking clown in the circus everybody loves to throw fucking crap at.
No, like, the game is so well crafted and so fun to play. You will want to go back and play it again.
No.
You will want to do everything in it. You know?
No.
Like, again, I made this comparison before launch, but the game really does feel as if it's like as if it's being judged the same way that, like, Kirby's Epic Yarn was judged.
But it was pretty entertaining, though. I ain't gonna lie. That was a pretty entertaining game. Also, I need to get a TTS, too.
Right, where people were making all these really arbitrary complaints about it. You know, the art style, the fact it wasn't a real Kirby game, the mechanics, the difficulty in particular. Right, there's a lot of overlap between those complaints, and honestly, like, the more I play both, you know, I really do feel as if they're unwarranted. You know, I think Epic Yarn is a way better Kirby game than people give it credit for, and I think. He does. Much like that is very, very unappreciated. You know, I do think this game, this specific release, is going to be the beginning of Princess Peach being treated like a genuine video game protagonist in her.
No, it won't. No, it won't. If it doesn't do well, Nintendo's going to throw it to the side, Harmon.
Own right. You know, because I do think that it's really interesting to me seeing so many people, like, try to trash her. Like, oh, nobody cares about Peach. She's not popular. Like, she was just in a movie that made $1.5 billion, right?
You have to be a fucking infant to take any word he says as truth. And I'm going to be frankly honest. Oh, boy. And it wasn't about the movie wasn't just about Peach too, Harmon. It was the Super Mario movie. It was about Mario and Luigi. Not just Princess Peach.
Right? $1.5 billion, right? You know, she was huge. Okay, Peach is becoming more popular, right? Peach has...
I don't know about that one, Power, to be honest. Because a lot of people... The first video I saw said it wasn't him. It was like by some Peter dude. But then Nintendo came out and said to... Hold on. Let me find the video real quickly. Hold on. Where is Mutaha? Mutahar had a video on this. Right here.
Hello, guys and gals. Me, Moon, or country filing that on anybody's behalf, and people identified as Aaron Peters. Now, this name came out from an actual
Right
email
here.
that I saw distributed on one big popular Gary's Mod channel known as Crispy Toast, where they talked about DMCA at valvesoftware.com. So this is DMCA takedown notice 40,517. Okay, so this is back in February 28th, so it's not entirely new in any behalf. But what it effectively said was Valve had received a DMCA copyright takedown notice directed at your workshop item for Gmod posting on Steam. So where they got the name was Aaron Peters, Nintendo of America, on behalf of Nintendo of America, alleges that they are the copyright owner of the game content found, and of course they link exactly what they're going for. So in this case, it's a Super Mario Odyssey Switch item in Gary's Mod that was supposedly found, and that's what the item is apparently. Obviously it's copyright infringing. So this is the DMCA request, and of course they filled this form out, sent it over, and Valve was like, all right, fuck it, we'll remove it. Because all that effectively happens at this point is because Valve is distributing this stuff, what they're going to effectively say is, we got a DMCA copyright notice, we're going to review the complaint, reach out to the person, and provide details on what the fuck is happening in the next steps. Now the problem with this conspiracy is obviously people who were looking into this referenced other situations of alleged copyright abusers. One of them apparently came from yours truly, all right? Where I called out somebody who had filed alleged false DMCA requests on behalf of Nintendo around the time Tears of the Kingdom was basically releasing, okay? People were emulating it, backing it up onto their systems. You get the whole story, okay? This wasn't new groundbreaking information. Now, because of all of these DMCAs being thrown out, the community has actually ended up creating multiple Google Drive links that effectively serve as mirrors and archives of
Good
all
luck,
of these mods that are at risk.
Nintendo.
Okay, so mods that look
Good
like
luck getting
Browser
rid of
Baddies
it.
Pack, okay? I really...
Don't look that up, chat. Don't look that
I really
up.
hope that's PG. And then you've got GM New Donk City, so I assume that's like an entire map that you can download of New Donk City from Super Mario Odyssey, and of course a lot of these are Nintendo related mods, so straight up from Super Smash Bros. 4U, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, so on and so forth. And of course, it's not the only set of mods. A lot of these had to do with more recent entries like Super Mario Odyssey. Okay, so again, Nintendo clearly doesn't take too kindly to their actual models from the games being ripped, allegedly, and then being thrown into another game. And look, if that is the case, even if you actually painstakingly created the model yourself, because it's a model of an actual, Nintendo-owned IP, they have the full legal rights to do so. But again, people were still convinced it wasn't Nintendo doing it, because it happened like 20 years after the fact. Why would a game company like Nintendo go after... And team was like, hold on, boys. Nintendo stuff on Steam
hold on,
Workshop.
Tower.
Some of you may have noticed that certain Nintendo-related items have been recently taken down. It's not a mistake. The takedowns and take down as much as we can hours to really sift through. Crash happened in front of me.
Yeah, no, censored. Yeah, there'd be no way in fuck.
Before I ever even take the time to talk, I've been assured that the takedowns have been verified by Nintendo as legit. And so now this will continue as planned. Sorry, boys, it is what it is. So for anybody being in denial, the reality of it is he most likely, and again, Gary's Mod as a group, reached out to Nintendo of America and they asked him, hey, look, these are some actual DMCAs that we've been receiving. Is that you or no? And Nintendo, they could have said, no, that's not us, chief. But in this case, they were like, no, it is actually us. It is somebody on our legal team or close to us actually filing legal notices on our behalf. So at that moment in time, all of this shit is actually Nintendo, right? Nintendo is straight up taking down mods from Gary's Mod, okay? Actual IPs that unfortunately do belong to them, all right? It is their IP. It is.
I'm doing good, Cold. Hopefully you're doing good too. So it is Nintendo as usual. But like I said, Nintendo's not going to be able to get it off the internet. It's not going to happen.
Has established herself as a real video game icon. People are liking her, right? People are liking.
No,
the
I don't like
direction
her.
She's been taking lately.
She's okay,
People like
but I don't like her.
Like, people like what they've been doing with the character, right? This cope that people have, that like, oh, she's just a damsel in distress, like nobody likes that. That simply isn't true, right? And
as of recently, yeah, sure. But Nobody likes it. Everybody's not going to like it. So what, Harmon?
I do think this is going to become more apparent going forward, is that Peach like completely demolished it this year, you know, with in between the movie and this, and I still see people kind of in denial about that, you know, like, and I do think we're going to see a lot more of this going forward, where a lot of lesser known Nintendo characters start, you know, breaking out and becoming more and more popular, you know.
Yeah, good luck with that. You don't think Nintendo's going to milk Mario to death? Yeah, no. Good luck.
F-Zero is going to come back. You know, Splatoon is eventually going to have mainstream success, right? You're going to have, you know, the Mario movie, Zelda. Like, I think it's going to be very, very difficult for the mainstream gaming establishment to downplay the Zelda movie.
Come on, Harmon, get some new
Like,
material.
imagine what's going to happen when it outperforms the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Like,
No, it's not. No, it's not. It'd be a fucking miracle if it did. But Lord of the Rings is a lot bigger than The Legend of Zelda. It's not going to happen. No, I'm done. He's such a fucking idiot sometimes. I swear to God, chat. Oh my God. I don't understand how people sit here and listen to him. No, I'm going to be completely honest. How the fuck does he have an audience members? Seriously. Blood's a dollar store, Ryan Macbeth. Oof. Woof. All right, chat. That's all the, you know, I mean, fam, God damn it. All right, guys. That's all the content I got for you guys today. You know, hopefully I'll have a video out by the end of this week, but you know how Gar is sometimes. It's a little complicated. Gets a little weird. You know how it goes. But anyway, you know what, fam? Thanks for coming out to the stream. We'll be doing this next week too. And like I always say, fam, thank you for joining, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. Later, guys.
From a quarter mile, I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all.